for the blue squad. Gonna be Just Sauce coming into position from the back line. On the other hand, Chiaki already taking a vantage point, gonna dash on out. Timura gonna be on the Soldier 76. Interesting enough, haven't seen Timura actually play a hit scan hero like this, so we'll see what she can bring to the table. On the other hand, Dodge is now in position to go for the pile driver. Instead, it's Timura now with a pickoff onto Watermelon. There's the bold on in. It's not gonna be enough. Just Sauce with a pickoff onto Fire Falcon as well. Just Sauce now being pocketed up. Funcheck just going for the damage boost, and the action moving on into this corridor. But honestly, this is a lot better here for the red team. They have the Sombra for Nice Rush hacking it up, but Just Sauce with the shot onto the invisible Sombra. How did he even get the shot on out? That is well timed right there from Just Sauce. Chiaki now going for a few shots, and Timura on the other hand just putting some suppressing fire along the way. So this is gonna be an ult farm here for both Timura and Dodge. This the pile drivers into the Helix rockets and bullets, working in favor for both the Soldier 76 and the Wrecking Ball. Fire Falcon now losing the barrier. There's gonna be the nano boost on to Chiaki. He's gonna go for the push and takes rid of Fire Falcon. 1-for-1 trade so far. Timura now getting booped around and gets taken down. Good shot down there from Nice Rush and Mungo to put the Soldier 76 in an isolated position. The red team though not out of the woods yet. They still have to contend with these tanks, and Chiaki diving on by gets a pick off onto the Sombra. Will allow him to just go for the self-destruct play here. If he loses the mech, no, instead will keep it. Gonna go for the Baby Diva engagement instead. Fire Strike now comes on out, and here comes Fire Falcon. He's trying to protect his team as much as he can. Spots out the Widowmaker up on top of the Bazaar, looking for a sniping ground. For now, the blue team still in control of this defense. Not much picks going the way of the red squad. They have been pretty efficient with their ultimates, however, but Just Sauce with a pick up on the Vixen Queen, as well as Nope, the Widowmaker gaining 2 heads for the price of 1. The red team now going for the contest. It's Nice Rush putting a little pressure onto the point, trying to force someone to actually get on it, and Jakama now looking for the Sombra around town. Oh, the Sleep Dart! How? How did these guys actually get these hits on the invisible Sombra? Very well timed there from Jakama, honestly, but Nice was able to get away for the time being. The red team will have to depend on this EMP though, and Nice was struggling to actually get it in despite. Now Introsight will be out and about. This is gonna be the blue team applying pressure, making the red team wait on in to actually come on out. Self-destruct now coming here from Chiaki. She's gonna drop that down. Good sound buyer from Mungo to protect the rest of the red team. Graviton's there, but Just Sauce with a pick up onto one Timura with the kill as well onto the Reinhardt. And the red team now is just struggling to push on in. They really need to make an opening for themselves. The Graviton Surge is not gonna be enough if your teammates are gonna die left and right thanks to the Widowmaker. So what the red team needs to do is they have to switch over to the to the Winston rather, to try and go for the dive, and Nope with the pick off onto Timura already. So the Winston now looking to prime the Tesla Cannon to get onto the Widow, puts up the barrier. The red squad moving on in, but Nope really needs to get healed up, gets taken down. EMP now comes on out. Chiaki getting so many hammer swings and gets the mech. The Lush goes for the poop as well. 1-for-1 trade so far, but it's Just Sauce's time to shine. On the other hand, here comes Vixie Queen Dresser brought back to life from spawn. The red team now in control of the point, and Nice Ross with the pick up there onto Jakama. On the other hand, Funcheck gonna whip out the pistol, try to go for the engagement. Just Sauce with another kill, and Dodge is now onto the point, plopping up the mines, forcing the red team to go for a defensive position there. Shatter now from Fire Falcon, not gonna be enough. Just Sauce with another set of shots, and Watermelon here going for the deflect, has to get on out. There's a jump now from Nope, not enough. The blue team still in control of the point in that defense, and that's gonna be the round. A good effort there from the red team, honestly. I enjoyed their EMP play, going for the push in, but sadly, it just didn't work out in their favor due to the fact that the blue team still had the Widowmaker, still had the Wrecking Ball in their composition to drop the mines and go for the snipe. So good effort all around, not gonna be enough. Blue squad showing a level of coordination really well played, just with the composition that they had in check. I love the Widowmaker and Mercy interactions there. Just the Widowmaker going for the rotations. And honestly, the blue team had a lot of luck on their side as well. Just getting the shots onto Nice Russ as he was just invisible. Unfortunate there for the Sombra. But the red team now gonna go for a different kind of defense. It's gonna be a Symmetra from Vixen Queen. And top of Anubis Symmetra is not a bad decision. I believe Anubis Route 66.A and Route 66.1 and 2 as well as Blizzard World 2 are pretty decent Symmetra maps, and people have been using Symmetra a little more lately. They've been trying to make each teleporter play work out in their favor. Thank you for the follow there, Dark Shadow 7436. If you do want to join, the battle tag is down below. Please remember, we are a PH community, so
we move swiftly.
If you do want to join, please expect C ping. We are on PSE1, and this is gonna be an interesting defense here for the red squad. They're gonna all be on to the Arabian window, gonna go for the drop down play. The real question is, will the blue team catch this? They don't really have a lineup that's pretty slow. It's gonna be Jakama and Chiaki just being distracted out, and now Nope giving away the position with the Diva shots. The red team trying to wait for the engagement, and there you go, dropping on down as well as going for the harass onto the Widowmaker. Dodge is trying to get away, stays alive for the time being. Tomorrow with the pickoff on the Vixen Queen, 1-for-1 trade so far. The Sombra now in the backline, and this is the red team still in control. They have lost. There's Symmetra, but that's okay. Symmetra can get back into the fight pretty quickly. Nope, going for a few picks. Here comes Chiaki diving on in. Has the bio grenade onto him. Hack there onto Mungo. And the Mercy now in a spot of trouble. Gets taken down by the Sombra. Watermelon doing some damage. Has the Death Blossom. Is he gonna use it here? He should have used it a little earlier, and the red team could have won it there if Watermelon used it earlier. Unfortunate, but that's gonna be the blue team taking the win here on Anubis. Dude, unfortunate. Could have used the ult earlier.
Play of the game.
It's done this stuff, thank you. I agree. Team team. Natsu on the Chiaki on the Diva.
Round one. Capture the
And we do also have Timora on the Pharah. There's Flex on the Widowmaker, Nigir on the Winston, and Jakama on the Wrecking Ball. On the other hand, it's Fire Falcon here on the Ryan, VJ Dotto on the Moira, Just Sauce on the Mercy, Calamitas on the Doomfist, Rebirth on the Hanzo, and Dodges as well on the Wrecking Ball, going for a quick little cosplay competition of himself. Timora now just running around with her usual Pharah play, gets 3 so far. The blue team going for the capture, and this is a weakness in our scrims, guys. If you do play the Pharah, not many people look up, and the Pharah Mercy, more or less uncontested combination. The blue team in control, and Timora and Chiaki are going to be taking advantage of it. Timora is a great Pharah player. It's going to be up the Rebirth, or maybe even the Sombra here from the red team to actually try and contest this out. Your question is, can they keep this up as the blue team now goes for the dive, gets rid of Rebirth, applying some pressure into the middle line. The blue squad now in control, moving into the Pantheon, has Rocket Barrage removal. There you go, Tomorrow launching it, deck 2 so far. This is the blue team, just an absolute dominant display from them so far.
Turn it up.
Only nothing much to say about it here. This is the blue squad going for the dive. Nandito na si Mercy Dodge balikan. Jakama though holding that left click in. We did see a primal range now from Neogear, but he has to hop on away. Has no more HP and has used up the duration of the ultimate. No more healing there for the Winston. Finally gets a med pack. Alavis now with the pick up onto 1. Exactly what he needs. And it's gonna be a dead eye, but misses. Good movement there from Chiaki. He might go for the res. Just has to contend with both the Mercy as well as the creep. There's a diving now from Neogear. A little assistance going the way of the Mercy, and it's just Sauce now getting flipped over. In the meantime, onto the point as the Mercy gets 2 in the backline. Jakama now popping the mines before he dies, but they're gonna get primed. Half of them actually putting a effort onto the point. Fire Falcon going for some swings, has the Earth Shatter available, but is under a lot of pressure here from Timora. And now the blue squad with the kill onto 1, make that 2. 80% now for the blue team, and this looks really good for them. The red team has 2 ultimates, both the Shatter and the Mines are in play. Rebirth though getting out sniped, and the red squad needs Rebirth to get a pick off onto that Pharah to be allowed to actually go for the dive on in. Calamitous trying his best as well to put some pressure on into the sky, but Chikama now with the pile driver. The red team pretty far away, has to get onto the point. Who will make it? Sand barrier is out, but it's too late. The red team had all the opportunities to actually hop onto the point, but they didn't. Unfortunate for them, and they are gonna lose out on that round.
1-0.
Well, it's high noon somewhere in the world.
Red team now moving on to the Ilios map. And looking at their composition, we do see Dodge is now switching over to the Pharmacy, and honestly, this is one of the better ways to actually deal with this. What you need to do to try and contest with the Pharmacy is go for your own Pharmacy into the sky. Just try to take control of the vertical limit of the map. Tomorrow though able to pick up Dodge, is putting some pressure there onto Just also. Well, Dodge is back into the fight, but the blue team already in control. This Pharah has been so solid in this game, even under all those bullets there from the level 1 turret of PJ Dotto. It's not working out in their favor. The red squad onto point, and tomorrow with the take that onto Callum, as well as Natsukashi with the kill onto the Torbjorn. What the red team is trying to do is very interesting, because they have Fire Falcon on the Orisa. He's gonna go for some ults. PJ Dotto switching over to the Widowmaker. Very interesting pick right there to try and contest with this, because they now have 3 DPS. So the blue squad will have lots more staying power onto the point, having both the Orisa and the Wrecking Ball action going on into the backline as Jakama just sliding around. Tomorrow though absolutely popping off. He's been getting these kills left and right. Rocket Barrage is available. Calamitous using the ultimate to actually try and go for the animation cancel. Fire Falcon now out in the front. The red team going for the push once again. And this is gonna be a nano boost here from the red team tomorrow with the Rocket Barrage, but finally gets shut down by Dodge this. But that's the problem. The red team only getting the kill onto the opposing Pharah when the Pharah of blue was immobile. Chiaki just whipping out the pistol instead and putting Tomorrow back to work. Both the Mercy and the Pharah so potent in this fight. The blue team now in control of the point has been for the last 50%. Third team still keeping on. Gonna have an Ana this time from Rebirth. PJ Dotto switching over to the Soldier 76 as well. And all this hit scan and both, even the Pharah, being put onto the point. Putting onto the fight. Supercharger now is available. The red team moving for a position. Chikama whooping out the pile driver, just trying to get in control. Now we do see the supercharger here from the red team, but no kills going the way so far. So the mines here from Chikama making such a huge choke point, putting Fire Falcon in such a rough spot. Dodge is dropping to the ground, gets dropped instead by Tomorrow. And look at that boop! Perfect boop there from Tomorrow. Gets to left clicks now coming on out. 88%. So far so good here for the blue team. Can they make this? Just was out in front. Rocket Barrage is available, and this Tomorrow has been in such control of the fight of this whole Ilios game, and the blue team should be able to take this 100-0.
Victory. Play of the
If
game.
the game goes to Tomorrow, and guys, you have to contest this. You will not win any of your games if you do not contest the Pharah. Look at this. This has been a Pharah fiesta, and now the blue squad just winning that out. Anyway, enough about plugging. We do have the blue team gonna be Tomorrow God, who showed us such an amazing prowess here with the Pharah. This time, still gonna be on the Pharah. On the other hand, Natsukashi and Chiaki are gonna be on Tomorrow Guard duty. Flex on the Zarya near here. It's gonna be the Brigitte, twitch.tv/ that's PH. It's the lobby name. It's the lobby name. Now Nigir gonna dive on in. On the other hand, Jikama gonna be the Rhine. It's dead now. It's their pa. But yeah, the blue squad. Enough about this. This is what the blue squad is going for is a defense of this cobblestone area. So Jikama, Nigir, and Flex gonna try to be the gatekeepers that they want to be. On the other hand, the red team now under a lot of trouble. Vixenpeen getting the mech. So no, moving on in, and good dive there to get rid of Nigir. That is a pretty vital pick, the Brigitte falling, but sadly they don't go for the dive in. They could have actually gotten the kill onto the rest of the tanks if they just went in instead. For now, Nigir gonna pop the rally. The blue squad still playing hyper aggressive, using the tank lines to make a established front. On the other hand, Tamura gonna go for the flank. Concussive, and here comes the rocket barrage. Perfect shatter there from the side of Jikama. What a setup, what a play. Mungo tried to run away, but the Valkyrie ending. This is gonna be Mercy getting staggered at the end. The red team now 2 minutes and 30 seconds into their attack. Can they actually get a opening here onto the point? The blue squad playing way too forward can easily be punished by the red team if they play their cards right. Nice Rush is gonna have the rally in just a bit. On the other hand, there's Nigir already in the thick of it. Gets taken down. Jikama with a quick little flank. But this is unfortunate. Oh, huge shatter there from Flex. There's gonna be a Deadeye as well into the backline. It's not gonna do anything. The nano boosted Zarya instead will be the play of the game here. Gaining 5 kills so far. Putting a Graviton on 6. So the red team now team wipe once again with just the cost of the nano boost as well as the Graviton surge. Good try there from Watermelon. Could have gone a pick, but Flex just way too much energy, easily weighing down the McCree. Rally now is the red squad now going for the push on in. There's the stun on the Flex. He has to back off. He doesn't want to lose that energy. Chiaki though gonna pop the Valkyrie. Has been pretty potent with the Mercy pistol so far. Jikama now really low in dire straits in the computer room. But Nice Rush is low. He gets taken down. The red squad trying to go for the focus fire onto the Reinhardt, but instead the DPS players doing the damage they need to do. Rally is there as well from Nigir, and that's gonna be another team wipe.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Guys, can we just get along? Give peace a chance. Give peace a chance, dude. For now, Vixen Queen's gonna be on this Ana looking for a few snipes. And oh, there's gonna be another Graviton here from Flex. The Reinhardt not in position, and Mercy trying to get in to protect her teammates, but the blue team now with 5 kills. Piece is lame though, where's the fun? In the meantime, Nice Rush onto the point, looking for a pick-off. The blue squad still in control of this. Absolutely unfortunate there. And sometimes, that's why I ask sometimes if the red team actually wants to split. Chanting up comes on out here from Jikama, waiting for Mercy to dash on by Mungo, and nope, first to fall. In the meantime, Mercy in the backline looking for a target, gets taken down by Natsukashi. The blue team heavily in control of this. Watermelon looking for a pick or two. Here comes Jikama, and still gets the charge there onto the Mercy. The Reinhardt rampaging out in front, but this can be an opening here for the red team. But no, Tamura applying so much pressure. Mercy all the way, just keeping it on and getting a swing there on to Tamura. I think that's one of the few times that Tamura has taken some damage in this game.
Score 0-0.
Solid defense here from the blue team. The red team more or less standing no chance to come outside. It was a very powerful defense here by those 3 tanks, and sadly the red team didn't run a Pharah to try and contend Tamura. Honestly, the Pharah would have been a pretty good pick here for the red team, because if they're on the Pharah Mercy, they not only could battle against the Tamura Chiaki pairing, but also rain some rockets from above. Due to the fact Jikama, Nigir, and Flex were on the Rhine Zarya Brigitte, a composition known to be weak against all that splash and vertical damage. But anyway, the red team gonna go for a quick little meme strat. No harm in that. And that's gonna be at Swordburn. Honestly, I feel like with how the red team is playing, they should go for their comfort picks. Thanks for the host there, Blackheart18. Shoutouts Blackheart for the host, dude. And we do see the Mei, we do see the Symmetra, we do see the Torbjorn. These are picks that I would just love to see. Hopefully, they can put up a valiant defense. But this might be borrowed time here for the red team. They only need The blue team only needs one tick to take the win.
Attackers incoming in 30
On the other hand, for the blue squad, they have a Mei, they have a Wrecking Ball. We might see some switches along the way. But for now, the red team gonna try and go for the defense. Watermelon putting up a turret there in the back line of the blue team spawn. And what that does is it gives you the ultimate charge to start things off. This thing should get around 10 to 20% before it actually gets blown up by the blue team. And there you go, there's the Pharah Mercy. Oh, and we still see, oh, the two Torbjorn turrets shooting at each other. Flex on the Torbjorn, Watermelon on the Torbjorn, Neogear on the Symmetra. So the blue team gonna play the red team's game. This is gonna be a fun one to watch. But no, Timora, anti-fun as she is, gets a kill already onto Watermelon. The Sentry Turret's doing some damage. 6 and 3 trying to get away, but Sentry Turret's getting blown up. And finally, the Pharah with the kill onto Symmetra. The Mei more or less powerless against this Pharah. Jakama diving on by as we see Timora swooping like an eagle, looking for prey. This is the blue team now in control. And I honestly thought the Torbjorns would fight, but that's the blue team not taking the win. My god. This Timora. Thank you. For coming. Thank you, Anu, for coming. Nerf Timora, join the cause. That's what's up, me. Ban Timora. Timora ban. Tinira. Dude, wait. Storm versus Storm. That was great. Yeah, the blue team in control of that. Another fast game. We do have Natsukashi here on the Ana, VJ Dato on the Mercy, Farfalcon on the Zarya, Flex on the Sombra, Dodge is on the Ryan, and Azio gonna be on the Zenyatta. He's like, what do I do? What do I do, guys? What do I do? Gonna play the support instead. On the other hand, here's Saras on the Hanzo. No, thank you, Gwen, for popping on by. I always appreciate you guys tuning on in and actually playing as well. It's always a pleasure to have you. Patrick on the other hand gonna be on that Ana, Jakama on the Reinhardt, Chaos Cruiser on the Mercy, Chiaki on the Zarya, and Timora herself gonna be on her namesake Pharah, already bullying the Zenyatta. This needs to be a kill going the way of the Pharah. But look at that pocket play there from Chaos Cruiser. On the other hand, the red team already with the pick off onto one. Saras with the kill as well onto Flex. The red team now pushing on in. Azel jumping around. The Zenyatta staying alive. Timora with the takedown onto one. But this is the red team in control of the first point. And honestly, this wasn't a surprise to me. The red team's slump position allows them to have free reign all over the map, all over the outskirts of Junkertown. And with Timora just gaining free reign like this, so difficult for the blue squad to actually apply some pressure. Saras as well with the Hanzo showing his prowess, gaining a pick off onto Flex, getting rid of the Widowmaker is the biggest pick they need to do against the anti-Timora squad. Timora, why are you like this? Timora just plays an absolutely beastly Pharah. That's what it is. So Flex now just gonna switch over to the Hanzo instead, try to go for the mid-range. And now each and every segment of Junkertown, the Pharah gets less sight lines but does have a little more cover. So for now, the red team look for an opportunity to strike. We do have Timora up into the sky. Dragon Strike comes on out. Saras gets to perfect positioning there with the Dragon Strike. On the other hand, Dodge is holding the charge, gets the pin onto Saras, but what a sleep dart there from the Ana, saving the Hanzo's life. And now the nano boosted Reinhardt in a bad spot. He gets charged up, gets taken down. The red squad moving into the control of this map. Just pushing on in, and the blue team are so uncoordinated, honestly. Dodge is so sad about that charge there. He wanted to go for the pin onto the Hanzo, but this is the red team now in complete control of the gateway of Junkertown. Got some quality takeout, and moving on into the second checkpoint, they cap it within a minute. So this is the red team now in control. Chiaki though out in front, 1-for-1 trade so far. Flex looking for a pickoff. There's the charge now. Dodge is put to the wall, but the Reinhardt with the kill, as it with the takedown onto Jakama, and the Earth Shatter now is available here for the blue team. They can fill up focus, but Timora with the Rocket Barrage gets to the conveyor belt, saves the Flex for the time being. But this has been the Timora show all throughout, and I really wonder what the blue team can do. Natsukashi now switching over to the McCree instead. The real question is, can they keep this up? Another fast game. We'll see. We'll see. I feel like the blue squad can take this one. The only thing they need to do is actually take control of this payload push. The moment they actually get the payload push, it's gonna be the red team on the back foot so heavily because their composition has been so snowbally. They're just trying to go for the ultimate advantage. Chance as well as Graviton are available here for the blue squad alongside the Valkyrie and the Shatter. There's the grab now. Puts the Reinhardt to the wall. Jakama getting the nano boost, but dodges won't take him down. Good counter Shatter here from Jakama, but an even better chance from Agile in reaction play. The red team now losing their members left and right. Chaos Cruiser putting back Timora into the fight. Cyrus with another pickup. This guy has been absolutely nutty on these Hanzo, and now Timora able to get some free shots. Dodge this Endoflex trying to protect the payload, but this is gonna be the Reinhardt now just accepting his death. Gonna be a stagger, but it's not gonna work out in anyone's favor because the red team right now didn't push the payload in that fight. Sovereign lag weird. I heard the guys payload. But yeah, I heard some ISP issues all day. PLDT, Sarat Rao. The red team now close to the end. 3:44 in their time back. Chiyaki with the pickup. Natsukashi with the dead and gets shut down by the rocket rush and the charge. How does that even happen? The blue team now tried to bring this back, but there's the Dragon Strike. And here comes Saras once again pushing on in. The Hanzo showing up. And that's the red team now getting the full cap. Wow. Timora, stop. DC issues. Yeah, I had to actually reroute my stream today. I'm streaming from a US West server and I have Mudfish on as well, just so the stream would actually have issues. But I still feel like BLDT has been really trash lately. Like, especially this morning. Oh, who DC'd? Oh, Chiyaki DC'd. Whoa. That's rare. What happened? Because this is a good game and Blizzard takes care of the players. BLDT Sirat talaga today. Janice, may dadating mamaya ng 10. Paayusin mo siya. Where is Chiyaki? Why is Chiyaki not in here? Okay, let's go back into the game. Sorry about that delay, guys. No. Masakit to pag natamba to sa kanya. Change it, please. Okay, fine. Yes, Agio. Oh, let me do so. Okay, no problem. There you go. So, if you guys wonder why there's pauses when that happens, it's when you sub, it technically BC someone first before putting them in again. But anyway, the blue team now gonna have Calamitous in instead of Agio. Maybe he's been having issues with his internet, just wants to watch, but there's always the stream for that as well. Now, the blue team gonna be on the attack. This is either gonna go one or two ways. This is gonna be a full hold here from the blue team, or we might see a snowball push from the blue team. I mean, when I said full hold, I meant the red team. But the defense, a full hold here from the defense is in the cards. It honestly depends on how the blue team will try to deal with Timora and her Pharah. Calamitous is gonna be on the Sombra as well, and this is very important because these two picks are really gonna focus onto that Pharah as much as they can. Just try their best to actually ground the Pharah in essence. For the attack, however, we do see Natsukashi on the Ana, BJ Dato on the Orisa, Firepack on the Moira, Flex gonna be on this Widow, dodge this on the Rhine, and here's Calamitous on the Sombra. On the other hand, Saras just chilling at the generator, looking for an electric shock of a first kill. Flex! No, he knows it there. It's gonna be the Storm Arrows Prime, but they both are missing. The Widowmaker and the Hanzo struggling to get some shots out. And now Saras in the bad spot, has to get away, getting sniped around, but gets counter-sniped. Funchik with the heals, but still needs to pocket up the Hanzo to try and keep him alive. Saras now just still contesting against Flex. This battle of the backline going the way of the Widow so far. Oh, look at this. Saras really low. Finally dies to the Venom Mine, but Funchik trades it up, gets a buy grenade, Kobe shot onto Natsukashi. The red team now and the blue team trading some kills, but here comes Calamitous with a takedown on both Timora and Chaos Cruiser. With the Pharah dead, this is the blue team's best opportunity to strike, but Funchik and Jakama holding the front line strong, out just putting the Orisa to bed. Chiaki as well with the hook and the kill. Calamus now in the backline. Gonna translocate away. Don't bait me.
Much better.
Flex. Dude, don't ever try to type in Community Scrims. Oh, Calamus getting spotted out and gets a melee from Saras. The Sombra now really low. Will stay alive. Nano Boost and Whole Hog are available. So the red team's defense now will hold steadfast if they just defend here onto the close quarters of between the two shanties.
You're not going anywhere.
Tamara in on the other hand, just hopping around. We do see Calamitous try to get away. And look, Tamara just going for the blind shots. Not gonna work out in their favor.
Much better.
Two of them ready here for the blue team, and Flex did pop the infra side to try and get a pick, but this isn't gonna work out in their favor. And I was honestly would have waited for the rest of the blue team to be in position before the infra side was popped. It allows the blue team to actually set something up and as well as knock things down. EMP now comes on out. Calamitous looking for a target or two. Doesn't really get much with that EMP, but it's Flex instead with a takedown onto one. Jikama marching on by, gets the shatter onto the two supports as well as the Reinhardt gets a nano boost, and it's gonna be Natsukashi to the wall. Dutch is trying to get away. They need to go for the reset as Calamitous is trying to take care of the backline. Jikama though getting halved up instead of Chiaki, so the whole hog still into play for that whole duration.
I'm out of here.
And now the blue team struggling to even get past this. So as I was saying, the blue team just having such a hard time in this first point. Honestly, the red team's composition very suited for this corner and choke point defense. They have the whole hog to apply so much pressure. On the other hand, the Ryan and Orisa pairing not really the best, but finally Saras gets picked off. Supercharger is available, and the blue team trying to keep up the pressure. Flex with the pick up onto Timora. Dodges gets rid of Chaos Cruiser. Well, Chiaki now taking a nap, gets a headshot to wake him up. Saras still popping the Dragon Strike all the way from spawn as Patrick trying to keep the Reinhardt alive, but the Bio Grenade will say no. The Red Dragon goes onto the Red Ana, doesn't do much at all. This is gonna the blue team now finally getting the capture of the first tick as both the Hanzo and the Ana get staggered. So how the blue team played that was they finally penetrated it. They spotted out the Hanzo. They knew that the Reinhardt of red didn't have the shatter, so they were allowed to just push on in. Fujidato and Dodges working together with their barriers, and as the payload got the pick off. Oh my god! Dodges with the solo shatter onto Chiaki, but this is gonna be terrible for him. Dodge is almost dying. That could have been terrible there. I guess Dodge is putting out his frustrations onto the Roadhog. Chama now taking a quick little nap as Fontrick is in position up on top. So what the red team is doing, using the second floor to allow their Hanzo and their Ana to get the pickoffs that they need. Chikama whittled down by the Coalescence. Fujidato with the takedown. 1-for-1 trade so far. Rocket Barrage is available, and the Fire looking for an opportunity to strike. But the shots come on in, and Cyrus gets the head back! So Tamura dies to the Bio Orb. It was all for one and one for the Hanzo, but both fall instead to the Moira play. Terrible positioning there from the red squad, and the blue team getting the second point capture. And this has gone the way I have predicted. Blue team now with their own snowball push. The red team trying to beat this. And this is gonna be the biggest chance here for the red team. They have 4 ultimates into play, but Calamitous with the shutdown onto Timura, gets a hack as well to Jigama. Jigama's just like swinging around, knows he can't do anything. Under dire straits. This is Calamitous now in on the prowl. Looking for the Mercy, looking for a backline kill as well. Putting up the Translocator here, interesting position. Now Puncher getting hacked on up. The Ana, no sleep dart, no Bio Grenade, no way to heal himself, will just fall. But Saras in the front lines already with the pickoff onto 2. They resend and the Reinhardt now struggling to actually coordinate their barriers. Gama going for the very risky charge. He gets taken down. Here comes Calamitous, Hunter of all, but gets and taken down by Chiaki. DJ Dato as well brought along for the ride. Hog is in, back breaking the barriers of the blue squad. This is gonna be the attack on the retreat. The red team now taking control of the front part of Junkertown. And for me, for this first defense rather, by this area, they should be able to use the Rocket Barrage to fruition, because the blue team will be in choke points. Inversight has been popped, however, and perfect sleep right there from Natsukashi, putting the Roadhog onto the floor. Chiaki brought back 2 life, brought back 2 on Awakening. Flex with a pickup now onto Timura. Dodge this, going for a few swings once again. This is gonna be Chiaki in a lot of pressure. He's really low, but pops the vape at the last moment. Now Timura back into the fight, gets rid of her main predator, the Sombra, gets rid of her secondary predator there, the Widowmaker. So far so good here for the defense, and this is gonna hold steadfast. So for now, the red team finally doing what they wanted to do all game. Get these picks, get the res onto Tamora just in case. On the other hand, the blue team has the EMP. And with the EMP, they can set up play here with the Shatter, set up play with the Coalescence as well. Chikama now going for the charge, and the EMP comes on out all the way here. So as they are gonna get a kill onto Chikama, Chiaki still staying alive and gets the whole hog. Rob is there! Perfect turnaround play from both Timura and Chiaki. And honestly, the red team could have lost a lot of progress there, but they played the debate play. Timura coming on in, and we have to watch that again because I didn't even see Timura swoop on by. That was a very quick decision there from the red team. Timura finally pops at the entrance. Chiaki with the whole hog as well, and honestly, that's on the blue team. The blue team didn't get the kill fast enough onto the Roadhog, and now Natsukashi going for snipes as well as Funchick. We do see the Dragon Strike now going into the center, and Flex with the pickup onto one. Now the boost onto the low Reinhardt. 3 kills going the way of the blue team, but Jikama stopping the progress with a Shatter. It's not going to be enough, however, as 5 do push on in. Sadly, they don't have their Mora, but the blue team has the Ana and has the Earth Shatter available. Flex now going for a few shots here and there. Chikama switching over to the Wrecking Ball. Funchick ready with the Nano Boost as well. Waiting on for Tomorrow to actually get a strike. Sleep Guard comes on out. Tomorrow with the pickup onto 2. Here comes the Chaos being applied by the Hammond. And the Red Squad once again in control of the payload. 30 seconds remaining. And for the blue team, that means they're going to only have one last push. Lamus now has switched over to the Genji. Interesting pick, honestly. Probably to deal with both the Hanzo and the Ana. The Switch Strike comes on out onto both Timura as well as Cyrus. But the Dragon Strike there gets rid of the McCree. So the blue team now pushing on in Timura once again into the sky. Chikama with the pickup onto 1. The blue squad struggling to establish a foothold here in the conveyor belt. Instead, they're just rotating in and out to their deaths. Fortify is there. Now the Risa has no way to defend herself. Tomorrow once again ready with the rocket barrage with just 1 rocket. There's gonna be a Deadeye in the middle. It's not gonna be enough. And that was a closer fight than expected. But Timura taking the win. Timura and the red squad rather. Timura stop wins. Play of the game once again. So it's to Timura. Reflex. Rock Raj there. This is interesting. Flex didn't get the shots out. Tomorrow can turn off her bully switch. But this has been Diana. On the other hand, here's Sarah's on the Tracer, Funchick on the Mercy, Jikama on the Ryan, Chaos Cruiser on the Brigitte, Tomorrow on the Farah, and VJ Data on the Diva. So for now, Tomorrow will be, all eyes will be on her. The moment the Farah shows on up, you might see it's a different kind of focus fire from both the Soldier as well as the Junkrat. Oh, Redux switching over to the Junkrat. Unfortunate, because we do see a Farah now from the side of the red team. Gonna be an instant counter pick. And the red squad now applying so much pressure, but Justin gets 2, and Redux all the way in the sky gets a kill onto Demora. How does that even happen? The Junkrat soaring into the air gets the takedown. The blue squad now in control of the point, and I have to see that again to believe it. So if you guys didn't know, Redux was our latest highlight. And just Samora swooped on by, a little too low for my taste. Look at that, just Sauce whipping out the rockets, gets rid of both Funtrick and Chaos Cruiser. And Redux now into the air with the takedown, using the quickness of might to prop himself up and get the kill. Redux now with the takedown as well onto Timora. This has been the Junkrat play of the counterplay from the Junkrat rather has been so on point. This is the blue team now in control. Namazu getting the Divek as well onto BJ Datu. The Diva now under allowed the rest, gets a hammer to soften the blow instead. For now, the blue squad pushing on in. Shatter is available here for Fire Falcon. Won't use it as of yet. Pulls from now into the backline. Doesn't get much there from Saras. And we see the attack visor. This is going to be very dangerous for the blue team. Shatter comes on out. Good shutdown there from Jikama. It's not going to be enough, however. As BJ Datu switching over to the Mei. The red team only having one healer for now. BJ Datu though getting charged up, getting taken down. Redux as well with the Deadeye. And this is the blue team taking control of this point for the time being. What's been happening is the blue team pushing on by, playing pretty aggressively. And as the red team tried to actually make a play, their ultimates more or less whipped to Kama. Good shatter, but not enough healing from their part as BJ Datu switch over to the Mei. Now Saras is looking for a opportunity to make into the backline. On the other hand, here's the Valkyrie now from Puncher, grabbing the surge from Namazu to put people into place, but BJ Dato gets the Mei wall out. Lavis now with a pick off onto one. Bio Grenade is on point, Kobeing his way onto the Pharah. That's a rare sight to see, to actually get the Bio Grenade onto that Pharah. On the other hand, the blue team and the red team just bouncing around the statue of Mondata. Punchik and Jikama staying into the front line. The Mercy just hiding, using the Guardian Angel to get on the way, but the same can't be said about the Zenyatta in the backline. And this is a little problematic. Chaos Cruiser actually showing his position by engaging onto both the Zarya as well as the Reinhardt, but the red team giving the free reign actually by this telephone dude. Maybe Chaos Cruiser will be the Superman the red squad needs. The blue team now with the pickup onto 2, and even the T-Bags there from Just Sauce. What a guy, this guy. Toxic boy. So toxic there for Just Sauce. Shatter now is available, and Far Falcon will try to go for the Shatter play, but instead will hold it, gets Nana boosted up, getting slowed as well. And for now, the red team still stuck at the gates. Ice Block is there, Shatter now comes out from Jikama. Oh no, the Ice Wall, okay. So, Jikama wanted to go for the engagement, but the Ice Wall was there. To be fair to BJ Dato, Namazu popping the Graviton did more or less save the red team in that fight. Saras now with the pickup onto one for one trade so far. The McCree getting taken down, and this is Namazu with so much energy to actually put in this fight. Tomorrow looking for an opportunity to go for the Rocket Barrage, but knows if Redux gets the grenade onto her, she's gonna die so quickly. Coalescence comes on out, the fire now into the sky, into the middle, in dire straits, gonna get a nano boost to protect her, and there's the Transcendence. The red team is literally throwing the whole kitchen sink to try and protect Shimura. Saras gets taken down, Fire Falcon gets the barrier shattered, and now the blue team losing an opportunity to stay onto the point to try and go for the clean win. The red team taking control for the time being. Will they get the full cap here? First stick is taken, Namazu out in front, Just Sauce looking for an opportunity to get the shot out. Jikama taking the front lines however, and putting a barrier to try and gate away the shield. With the shield. BJ Dato and Tamura have other plans. Get 2 kills so far onto the 2 DPS. Namazu going for the hero Graviton won't work out in their favor. Shatter is available still here for Fire Falcon, but he takes the long sleep instead. One more contest this time for Aju. He gets taken down, and at the end, the red team able to clutch this out. The red team literally channeling everything at Tamura. Nano Boost came out, Transcendence came out to just keep the fire alive, and just all that pressure being used up by the being made rather by the Pharah, just allowing the red team to push on in. Ice Wall now once again has been a make or break for the red team. They have been using the Ice Wall to fruition. It has been interesting enough. Shatter now comes out from Jikama. Fire Falcon on the floor, gets charged up. Cyrus with a solid Deadeye as well into the backline. Namazu trying to hop on out. And here's the Zarya getting taken down by Cyrus. The red team will pick up onto 5. This can be the snowball that they're looking for. On the other hand, the blue team can have other plans. Fire Falcon has the Shatter. On the other hand, the Riptire is available here for Redux, so teammate gets sniped up and taken down using Concussive Grab to get away. But it's not gonna be enough. VJ Dato with an icicle to his face. Rocket Barrage is available to apply a little more pressure once again. On the other hand, the blue squad so far away to try and go for the contest. The blue team a little hesitant to actually fight into this. Fire Falcon right now has been holding that Shatter for quite a while. Gonna whip it there, honestly. Only gets a stun onto Zenyatta. In the meantime, back in the backline, Tomorrow with the Rocket Barrage gets a nano boost after the sleep dart just to keep the fire alive. The red team now in control once again, going for the push. Transcendence is available here for Chaos Cruiser, and VJ Dato on the Mei can just make such a kill zone here by the 3rd point. The red team now going for the push with the payload, and interesting enough, there are no divas in this game. So what the red team can do is just push on in, not really have to wheel with a Graviton for a while, but instead gonna have the Tac Visor. Instead, Nano Visor is gonna be the name of the game. Tamura is sought after and gets taken down. That is absolute targeting there from Just Sauce. Just trying to pick off the Pharah. The blue team now holding on to the left-hand side. Jikama under a lot of pressure. We see a Shatter. The red team getting a good push in. Jikama with a pick up onto 2. Cyrus with the kill as well. And Fire Falcon holding up that shield. But out of nowhere gets their Shatter. Gets a charge rather from Jikama. now have the Deadeye here from Saras, gets a kill as well onto Namazu. The red team 2 kills away from victory. The Moira going for the Transcendence, but the Ultimate Transcendence now. It's a Coalescence, can be played here by Azu. No, it won't be. Blizzard on to the left-hand side from VJ Data. The Moira brought along. No, it's just Reinhardt instead. Riptide comes on out. Can Redux get a pick off? Yes, the Zenyatta gets taken down, but Namazu now going for the grab, almost gets falls into the hole, finally gets pooped around and taken down. Tomorrow with the concussive shot at the end, and the red team clutching it out, allowed to finally move on into the second and third point. The blue team honestly collapsing, but after that first point, stalwart defense. The blue team gonna try and contend with the charm. The thing about blue team's defense at the first part was the fact that the blue team just focusing heavily onto the Pharah, not allowing her to actually get the shots that she needs. Very solid defense there, honestly. But the problem was the red team finally put their foot down and just committed both their support ults there to keep the Pharah alive, allowing Samora to finally get the barrage of her dreams. A dream is a wish that your heart makes, and that's gonna cap the point.
Alright, game face on.
Greetings.
안녕. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Red team on the other hand gonna go for a defensive diva.
Hiding somewhere in the world.
Interesting enough.
Need a second opinion? Need a second opinion?
And honestly, that's pretty solid. Going for the
Ah, my friends, that's resources standing around. There's
going for
glory to be
the
won.
sorry about that. So I'm going for the diva. The KS Cruiser can go up and down, pretty much just
Reinhardt, I
get
don't
as
approve
much
of
opportunity as they want.
Made a choice. I would help her at my
For the
side.
red team's defense, KS Cruiser can contest any snipers with the defense matrix, as well as contest a pharmacy going their way.
Defend objective
I have found
For now,
the
however,
enemy.
the blue team on the other hand gonna have a Zenyatta into their play. Tomorrow once again making it rain some rockets from above. There's gonna be a sleep dart, doesn't really get much. Redux almost getting taken down, but the statue of the girl and Zenyatta saving him. Saras and Just Sauce trading some kills, but the red team now in control in terms of numbers. Chikamo getting the charge as well out to Fire Falcon might sway the blue team to push on in without the shield in front of them. Saras though being the receptionist of this hotel, picking off Azo, picking off Just Sauce as well. Has been pretty solid so far, accepting no reservations in this fight. Big buy grenade there from the side of the blue team. Calaminus even sniping up KS Cruiser well, has an Anubis, and Fire Falcon gonna be brought into the fight. Both Reinhardt swinging away, but the real question is who will get the shatter. There's the sleep dart, Calaminus misses his. Namazu with the takedown into the backline, the Zarya causing a lot of chaos. Chikama forced to back on off. Buncher trying to heal up the Reinhardt as much as he can. Shatter comes on out. It's not gonna be enough. Gets a kill however on the Redux. Valkyrie now there. But VJ Data with the takedown. The red team losing out on this defense. And the blue team all over the point. Here comes KS Cruiser. Gonna go for the last minute contest. But dies so quickly. We'll just respawn in the backline instead.
objective A captured. Stop the payload.
5 minutes now here for the blue team. Namazu and Fire Falcon ready with the Ryan Shatter as well as the grab. But Namazu has been playing such a high energy Zarya. Literally, he has been almost always above 50% energy. One of the few times I've seen him actually low energy. Then dive on in. Look that, he gets it back real quickly. Mora though, getting free reign to get some shots out. Saras as well being protected, but doesn't get a kill with the Deadeye. Good barrier there from Fire Falcon. Shatter comes on out, puts some Ana and the Reinhardt on the floor, and they have a grab to the Surge as well to seal the deal. 3 kills going the way of the blue team. Self-destruct is there, and oh, Azure gonna pop the Transcendence. Honestly, very questionable. Tomorrow Rocket Barrage. That was a petty Rocket Barrage to say the least. That was a Rocket Barrage meant for the Soldier 76 to just get the kill. And she gets it. That was the fun part. She gets it, yes. But now no Rocket Barrage for the second point defense. Diana has the Nana boost available. The red team now going for the push on in. And we see some Fire Strikes being traded once again. Azure on the other hand going for the quick load discord onto the Reinhardt. Nano boost once again. It's gonna be an Ultra Instinct fight between the two, but that's gonna end quickly in favor of Blue Super Saiyan Reinhardt. On the other hand, Redux with the pickup onto Tomora. The Deadeye is available. The blue team already taking control of the corner, wasting no time with that payload. Payload just like, hey guys, wait for me. But no, blue team's like, no, we're gonna dive on and get these kills. And this might be a hallway of death. There you go, VG Dot to get taken down as well as Saras. So the red squad now gonna try to go for the cascade, and this means that the red team cannot even contend them past the first corner in terms of their perspective. His Cruiser playing the Baby Diva DPS, just trying to stay alive and get the mech back. Getting snipes there from Diana. We do see a Valkyrie pop from VJ Data quite early. Try and support Tomorrow to get those kills. Look at that, Tomorrow with the kill onto 1, onto 2. 4 mids 33, however, so the blue team has a lot of time to contend with this. And aren't really too sad about losing that fight. They have the Graviton, they have the Shatter once again. That's what allowed them to win out in that second fight.
My ultimate is almost ready.
On the other hand, Nano Boost will be the name of the game here for the red team. I fully expect it to actually go on to Tomorrow, and she's gonna try to charge up the rocket barrage as much as she can, but can also go onto one of the tanks to try and save them. Namazu will be one to watch. Graviton Surge can be tossed out, but Case Cruiser on the Diva. No, it's not gonna be a grab here as of yet. Shatter from Fire Falcon puts down one. Well, honestly, the blue team might have just wanted to commit that instead. A little questionable here from both sides. And the red team finally pushing on in. They got the win in that fight after the Shatter because the blue team hesitated too much. If the blue team popped the Graviton as well as the Earth Shatter, they could have won that out. But that is a huge pick there on the third farm. Zenyatta getting the kill, tossing out those orbs as well as some help from Calamitous. Now Graviton Surge into the middle, gets absolutely nothing, but both the Mercy and the Reinhardt back on off to the wrong side. Diva now off Case Cruiser getting D-Mech, the blue squad pushing on in, Fire Falcon getting the Nano Boost, but here's the Dragon Strike and Saras gets picked off by Namazu. Punching, putting the Nano Boost in, there's the Rocket Barrage. She gets 2, but the Bio Grenade from Kalama splashing onto the Girder. Shatter now comes on out from the side of red, but Namazu and Fire Falcon have other plans. They even get rid of the Baby Diva, and there's the shield at the last moment. Good timing there from Fire Falcon. We did see Saras trying to go for the contest, but Saras instead falling down into the hole. Good effort there from the Wrecking Ball to try and poop the Reinhardt, but now 2 kills going the way of the blue team. The fire falls again, and now the red team has little time compared to the blues. This might be the finally, guys. This might be what we've been waiting for. Tomorrow finally losing it out, but we'll see. We will see if we can actually keep this up. We fix Shatter. You can never fix Shatter, guys. Shatter is a skill that will ever be broken. Like, real talk. It's gonna be broken forever, dude. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
Walk it off.
Attackers incoming.
I don't know, because
30 seconds.
it's a little difficult due to the fact that the Shatter has to contend with map geometry, and with map geometry as a thing, the deal is with every map you take, Earth Shatter is gonna be more and more buggy.
4, 3, 2,
Come here and get stabilized.
attackers incoming.
For now, the blue team gonna have a double hit scan composition here. What the hell is Redux doing? What the hell is Redux?
60 seconds.
What a cocky bad. What a cocky play there from Redux. Fire Falcon though under a lot of duress, taking a lot of damage from the Winston as well as the Mei. Fire Falcon was getting frozen up, but Namazu chilling him over with a good Graviton bubble. Apparently that resets your temperature. Reinhardt now trying to back on off. Good Bio Grenade there from Calamitous, 76% already. But Chikama switching over to his classic McCree and gets a pick off onto Just Sauce. Chikama now showing how it's played, but this is gonna be the blue team getting to Fire Falcon, burning up the McCree and his hat. If the red team reset now, however, they might be able to get one more push in. Good pick off there from Namazu. as well to stagger the Moira. Oh no, BJ Dato. BJ Dato, unfortunate here for the May game. Busan gets taken down. Tomorrow once again dying. How did Tomorrow die to the Bio Orb? 10 seconds remaining. And what the red team needs to do, they have to go on to the front right now. The Deadeye is available. Chaos Cruiser going for the jump, but it's too late. It's a low enough jump to actually only reach the double-decker bus. And the red team not even getting a single bit of progress onto the point.
Score.
This is superb stuff here from the blue team. Finally, it looks like they're gonna be able to stop this out. The blue squad, 2:43 on the timer. The red team has to defend for almost 3 minutes with a full hold to actually get the job. No way for the red team now to actually win.
Hey there. Howdy.
Yeah, he changed everything. There's gonna be Saras here on the Ana, Punchik on the Reinhardt, Jikama on the McCree. On the other hand, we have Chaos Cruiser gonna be on that Mercy tomorrow on the Reaper, and BJ Dato on the Torbjorn. And the Torbjorn, not really a bad pick honestly, if they defend this right. But interesting enough, they're gonna go for the triple DPS and only a Reinhardt here for Funches. So instead of seeing the Orisa, what you usually standardly see with the Torbjorn, you're gonna have the more mobile Reinhardt, something more old school. At the same time, it does have a weakness. This might be a struggling for VJ Dato, who's not putting up the turret yet. What is he really waiting for? Because if Just Sauce gets the snipe on that, look at that, gets the shot. Oh yeah, VJ Dato's dead. You have to put the turret up fast enough, and Just Sauce not even getting the headshot, just gets 2 body shots there. The Torbjorn already -1 here for the red team. Saras though just hiding around. Jikama with the pickup onto 1 charge, just gonna cover from front check as well trading it out. Vijay now switching over to Diva. Good pick there from the red team, moving over to the Diva as well as Funchik with the kill onto the opposing Reinhardt. This allows the red team to actually have control of the point in terms of their shield play. Blue squad now forced to retreat back to the statue. This is gonna be Namazu. Look, going up in front, and what he's doing is just trying to put up his energy to above 50%. Flamas though with a pickup onto 1, playing pseudo DPS. Ana, such a good player. Anyway, Just Lost now with D-Mech onto VJ Dato. Namazu blowing up Jikama. And in the meantime, Timur just moving around. Gonna be on the Pharah, but has to contend with Just Lost. Gatling Gun is the name of the game. Goes for the teabag as well. And the blue team has finally slayed her. They've won it out. They did it. King's Row. Please stop the Morrowinds. They have stopped Timora, but Timora honestly deserving all the amazing plays so far. Saras still getting play of the game.
It's Anubis.
Decent. Toxic good. Toxic good. It takes 3. It does. It takes so much for the loot. Daks cupping himself. Yeah, dude. Mixter gonna be on that Diva. So welcome guys to our last game. We're gonna be on Horizon Lunar Colony unless these guys want to play one more rematch and we can go on the control map, yeah sure. But this is usually our last game. It's usually Horizon to end this all. And thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see if the red team and the blue team stay over after this one, because I have closed up the lobby. We do see Just Sauce on the McCree, Redux on the Brigitte, and Zen on the... I said Brigitte on the Doofus. I just want to stop real quick about how wrong I am. Firefalcon though getting dueled with Chiaki, but it's gonna be the blue Reinhardt falling down. Redux though will pick up the mantle off his master, gets a takedown onto the Reinhardt of red. Jikama and Tamara though already getting some pickups, and Jikama playing the Genji. Always a sight to see. Great with the Shurikens, terrible with the Dragon Blade. But Jikama now putting some pressure onto this Brigitte. Zen trying to get away. Chiaki with the fire strike. Here comes Cave Shooter once again cruising on in with that Theo-Mech. The red team already gained the first stick. Inkster trying to get away under a lot of pressure. But that's the red team already gaining the first and the second ticks. So the defense there from the blue team not really working out in their favor. It honestly started like a chain of dominoes. A chain of dominoes with Firefalcon falling down. Haven't seen Nixer for a while. Dude, Nixer is so MIA right now because he's super busy with school and stuff. But yeah, as Fire Falcon fell down, that allowed Timora to actually get some shots out. We have some rally now here from the defense, but this won't stop the Rocket Barrage from getting these kills. It all depends on how the red team is gonna play this. There's the Shatter, and it's gonna be Chikama popping the Dragon Blade, getting punched up in set. The blue team now forcing it out, using so many opens. Use the Nano, use the Rally, use the Earth Shatter, as well as the Deadeye. Timora though gain the Jets on, but still gets flashback for some reason. This is available. If I'm Timora, I'll take advantage of the slow but steady push here from the red squad. The Rally connecting onto the fire as well, and that's really good because the armor will be such a boon in the initial volley of the Rocket Barrage. 1-for-1 trade so far. Timora now getting a lot of pressure. Rocket Barrage, no it won't. That was such a tease. And you see Redux now going for the punch, but 2 picks going the way of the red team so far. Limek though is going to be a vital resource gone here from the attack. Just Sauce and Redux trying to get some damage done. Chikama with the switch offer to the Widowmaker, getting sidelines into the middle. Zen under a lot of pressure, getting sniped up by both the Mercy and the Widow. Zen now really low, gets taken down, losing his sense of tranquility. Meteor Strike here from Redux. For some reason, he doesn't float into the abyss of Stace. Chikama though, not really paying attention. Gets taken down by the full damage Meteor Strike. And Redux trying to turn this thing around, gets 2 so far. The blue squad going for the stagger. Inkster with the self-destruct will lead to a kill. No, it won't. Timora now. Rocket Barrage is finally out and about. Fire Falcon putting up the shield, and he have just Sauce with the Deadeye. Gets a kill only onto Funchick. So the red team still win it out, even after that DC there from their own team member.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
So swap out the sides, and it's gonna be the red team now with 5 minutes and 3 on the clock. The blue team, it's either gonna be a terrible time here for their attack, or this side go for a round 3 kind of thing. So HLC, of course, 2 CP. One of those maps where it does go for long. The red team now, is that gonna be a Torbjorn here from Chikama? That's gonna be really fun, honestly. If we see a BSC, a Torbjorn here on defense, and Chikama has been so good with the Torbjorn in the first place. One of our progenitors, honestly, of playing Torbjorn in the scrims. They do see a Reinhardt here from Chiaki as well as with friend of Brigitte. And you almost always want to pair the Reinhardt with the Brigitte, not only for lore implications, but the hammer and the mace just working out together in terms of healing as well as damage. Tomorrow gonna be on her fire, of course, and Funchick on that solo Mercy. Solo real healer, honestly. So it's gonna be up to Funchick to try to keep everyone topped up. It's a little harder to do now with the Mercy nerfs. On the other hand, here for the attack, it's gonna be Fire Falcon swinging around. Real question is, will we see the hamster in play as Fire Falcon now rotating around the telescope, just giving us a quick little revolution of how the world goes around the sun and how the moon does so as well around Earth. So enough about astronomy though. We do have a Hanzo here for Zen. Salam is gonna be on the Zenyatta as well. I think they're gonna be on that right. So a few rule swaps here for the blue team. But all eyes are gonna be on Chikama. Just using the rivet guns, do some damage. Fire Falcon gonna stop on out. Not gonna work out in their favor for the time being. Redux getting some shots, and there you go. Zen with the pick off onto the Torbjorn. Big pick there. Chiaki not putting the shield in the proper place, but now gonna hold it up for Funchick to get the res on out. So the red squad might want to retreat back onto the point because it's gonna be Fire Falcon there already. Chaos Cruiser as well, Sweeper just booping away the ball. Yukama trying to set up once again. 2 kills now going away off the defense, and this might be a pretty successful hold. But oh no! It's Redux now trying to turn things around, gets a flashbang and a kill onto the midget, but not gonna be enough. Chiaki slides on by, gets the charge onto Redux. Kalam is still popping off already, getting a kill onto Timora. Even the pocket there, however, from the Mercy of Just Sauce, not gonna be enough. A minute has elapsed and no progress here for the blue team. Oh no! For some reason, Inkster goes all the way in the backline. That's gonna pick up onto Sweet Fry, but this is terrible here for the blue squad because that's gonna be the Reinhardt staggered. So that's another extra 10 to 15 seconds. Redux though not having any of it, already picking off the opposing Reinhardt. This will allow the blue team to go for the push. The turret under a lot of trouble, and it's gonna fall to the Peacemaker. Sweet Fry going for the tech and almost gets the kill onto Redux, but the Fan the Hammer connects. Chaos Cruiser self-destruct on point, kills Just Sauce. Chikama not ready with the level 2 turret, so he can't go for the Molten Core.
Greetings.
Their team though still all over the point. That's gonna be first pick taken. Gonna be another snipe there onto Timora. Chikama still all the way in the backline. It's time for the Torbjorn to hop, skip, and jump away merrily back into the mines. For the red squad though, we have a switch. Timora finally switching the Pharah for the Reaper. It has actually happened, guys. Timora has been forced off for Pharah. Now have the Dragon Strike though. Zen trying to consume the right hand side, and that's 2 kills going the way of the blue team. On the other hand, Jikama level 2 turret is in play. Puncher getting the red zone now to right back into the fight. And we see the Molten Core now in action. Killing 1, killing 2. The blue team on the full retreat. Redux once again getting these kills with the McCree, but spots out the level 3 turret. Just Sauce, a hero resurrect, even blocking the damage there for Redux. But Jikama with the flank, and the Torbjorn now in control of this map. 5:22 remaining here for the blue team. Gonna be 2 more ultimates ready for them. Fire Falcon popping the mines, not really the best spot to be honest. And the red squad here trying to take control. Chiyaki and Timora with the kill on to 2. Timora pushing on by, but the Reaper not really the best pick here on Horizon 2 unless you use the Gyarados like how Timora is doing, because it could be hard for you to actually go up on top. On the other hand, we have a switch here from the blue team. Going to be a Roadhog here for Fire Falcon, allowing this solo kill potential to be increased. On the other hand, the Wrecking Ball did provide a pretty good distraction, and the red team now pushing on by, just using the rally to get some kills once again, putting it in their favor. But with the pick up there from Redux, yeah, the McCree here from the blue team has been pretty vital in getting these random picks left and right, but it doesn't actually amount to anything for the past 2 minutes here in the second point attack. Chiaki now jumping on the way has the Winston, and we see a Diva here from Chaos Cruiser. So the red team gonna run the dive with the Brigitte. This just goes to show that they will play a little more aggressively than they could. Fire Falcon though getting the hook, misses out the shot. Winston now trying to get away, and here comes the Roadhog, gonna back off for the time being. I mean, 4 minutes and 7 seconds remaining here for the blue team. Still have a lot of time, and they have a lot of ultimates to work with. Gonna try to go through to the center. Valkyrie will be popped to start things off. Gonna fly off into the distance. Shikama working on that level 2 turret. Dragon Strike into the middle, doesn't really get much. Calamitous is healing up the blue team, and this is gonna be Redux now with a pick off onto 1. Molten Core is out and about. Timora as well, popping the Death Blossom, but gets taken down. The trades though going the way of the defense so far. 2 for 2. Self-destruct in the middle, gets rid of Zen, and even the Reses can't do anything about this. Calamitous, the lone survivor, gaining staggered around and gets the defense ratings as well. For now though, the red squad still in control of this, and Jakama always able to clutch out the Molten Core in time. Just pops it at the right moment. On the other hand, Sweet Fry just working on the rally as much as he can. Timor just laughing about everything. And what Timora is doing is she wants that third-person perspective as well with the emotes. Like especially sit emote as well as dance. Oh, Redux! Redux with the bait and switch gets the kill onto Sweet Fry, and this allows the McCree now to take control of the high ground. Deadeye is available. Fonchik gets shot at. Chaos Cruiser as well. Way too late there from Chiak to dive on in, but now the Winston has the Hoo-Hog ID. Primal Rage rather. Just saw applying some pressure, but it's gonna be now a nap time here for the Winston, like every zoo does against any rampaging gorilla. A rally now comes on out, and the red team pushing on in with their defense. The blue squad though has taken advantage of that fight. They were able to get 1 tick with that push. So not really the worst kind of loss there. Redux able to turn it around, as well as Just Sauce the Deadeye. Gaining both the Baby Diva and Mercy were very vital picks. Honestly, the blue team using the right flank, they came from the center, and the red team hid on the right hand side, allowing Redux to actually get the sidelines there to get the kill. On the other hand, Just Sauce, of course. Sleep Dart is the name of the game on all these tanks with these huge hitboxes. Then now, gonna be on that Pharah, trying to play tomorrow's game, but Chikama will be the one to suffer, losing the turret. Fire Falcon pushing on in with the Huhog, gets a nano boost as well. Two is named, two have fallen, even with that range. And the Huhog, very potent when nano boosted up. Now, a lot of pressure here being applied by the blue team. Rocket Barrage here from Zen, believe a barrier from Chiaki, but this time no Huhog there to be a second chance. Tomorrow instead, gonna sacrifice her life for the greater good. Two ticks have been taken. Fontrick flying around with the Valkyrie, almost gets the kill off the Zen, but it's not gonna be enough. In the meantime, the own Zenyatta of the blue team as well as Diana all the way off the point. Self-destruct now into the middle. Gonna be a kill. No, it won't. Sweet Fry losing the barrier. And Transcendence here from Calamus into the middle. 97.4%, so the red team can't leave the point, but Chaos Cruiser has something else. Self-destruct, able to get a kill on the Fire Falcon, and Zen still can't be that near the self-destruct, even with Take a Breather into play. The Doofus are coming on, and this might be a C-Knight. Can the red team take this? Calamus going for the flank, doesn't get it. Inkster right now into the middle, just being ping-ponged around. And this is gonna be the blue team finally losing things out in this fight that could have been great there for the blue team, but the red team able to turn it around with the self-destruct. A misplay there from the two who get blown up from the blue squad, and Farfak as well. Dude, just a little reminder, the self-destruct does how much damage up close? I think it's just like 1.5. And if you just reduce that for 50%, that's 750. You still can't tank that. You still have to get away from the self-destruct, even with the Take a Breather. But good effort there from the blue team, getting the second tick in that fight. Chiaki, questionable Hulog, gets just bounced around and taken down by Redux. Deadeye is available, but here comes Shikama now looking for a pickoff or two. Fire Falcon getting a D-Mech, but the BBD was still into play. Deadeye now comes on and locks on onto Fontrick. The Moira has no chance. It just fades on away. Self-destruct now coming in from the red team. Will he need to kill? No, it's gonna be blue team's self-destruct instead. But Timura turns things around, gets to both the Diva and the Pharah. Oh, the red team. The red team don't make it to the point with the Diva. So that's gonna be the blue team having some time for the next round.
Score 2-2.
Look at how much time the blue team has. They added 58 seconds there to the red team. 2 seconds, wow. 2 second time back there for the blue team, getting the full minute. But on the other hand, the red squad with the commanding 601. So even if the blue team gets a full cap here, more or less the red squad still comfortable with their time back advantage. But you can never be too comfortable on 2 CP. Everything can happen. They might be able to full hold you instead. Now we see a Torbjorn once again here from Jikama. That's my boy right there. He plays the Torbjorn quite well. Multicore up on top has been a turnaround play there. Honestly, the Torbjorn a stalwart, and if he's actually staying on Torbjorn, maybe they could have full hold that. But the Doofus was okay. But I don't know. It's both memeish a bit, but and based on his performance, he played such a solid Torb with the Rivet Gun in the first place. The Torbjorn himself getting some kills. On the other hand, the blue team, this was their star player there in that game, in that round. Redux with the McCree picks. Solid plays. Deadeye always up on the top part. And honestly, the red team should have responded a little more with Chiaki diving on top and just try to go for the contest. Maybe take a bullet there for the single well. A Bio Orb now comes on out, and Calamitous just tossing it there will be enough, however, as the red team pushing on in from, the blue team rather, pushing on in from the right hand side to the attack here, trying to go take high ground. Sweetfry though already winning the mismatch, gets rid of Zen, Just Sauce dies as well. This has to be a reset here from the blue team right now, because if they don't, they're taking too long. They're all dying, yes, but they're taking too long. What the blue team needs to do here is they just have to go for the triple blink with the Tracer and try to contest the Diva now for Inkster. And Zen, you can't go that way anymore. There's no more entrance. Can you actually make it? This is absolutely questionable here. Can blue team make it? No! The blue team didn't make it. So sadly, Zen, there's no door there anymore.
2-2. Switching sides.
There's no door there anymore, man. Man, that is just getting screwed over by map changes there. Poor Zen, honestly.
I'm back in the
So moving on to the red team's attack. 6 minutes and 1 second to get one tick of the first point. If the blue team still win this, I mean if the blue team still ties this, I feel like the red team might want to just rethink why they play Overwatch in the first place, because this is a more or less a gimme. If they go for the goats, they might win immediately outright. If they go for stealthy characters like Sombra, Genji, Tracer, and just go for the triple dash onto the point, they might actually win by not even killing anyone. The red squad right now has so much to work with and so much time to work with. The blue team, on the other hand, one death is at $1. That's it. It's like hardcore mode here for the defense. But the blue team has tried. It was a valid effort to get the second tick there. But honestly, that one attack only on that third round, unfortunate. We do see a Pharah now here for Redux to try and deal with tomorrow's own Pharah. Jakama, on the other hand, gonna be on the McCree. Really solid pick here. Gonna go for a duel with the Tracer maybe. And now looking for an opportunity to strike, and a Tracer defense with this kind of configuration is not bad, because you can come back real quickly if you're the first to fall. But now both the Reinhardt and the Brigitte do fall. This is gonna be a festering wound here for the blue team. We have Chiaki now just chilling on the point, not really minding it. Second person onto the point, no contest from the blue side, and that's the red team taking the flap.
Victory.
Let's see. Let's see if we can go pa. Play of the game going to tomorrow. Oh. What do you expect? What do you expect? This girl with the rock barrage, perfect timing, self-destruct there. Oh, Gladskin.
Justice
There you go.
reigns from
Tomorrow
above.
able to turn things around once again. Yeah. The double sniper. The thing about the double sniper here on the first part is
Capture the objective.
what they have is the sightlines from the buildings, and on the other hand, might be under a lot of trouble as well from anyone flying around. But Just Sauce already gets a headshot onto Sweet Pride, and Busan is a pretty good sniper map, but not when you get sniped up by the Reaper, instead just getting torn apart by the Hellfire shotguns. 5 seconds remaining for the point to be activated, and the blue team and the red team just staggering on in, just moving on to try to take control of the point. Farfalcon first to get there, so the blue squad getting an initial capture. But now the red team trying to flip it, both the Winston and the Reinhardt do retreat. Jakama getting taken down by the Redux, and the Dragon Strike already here available for the blue squad. The red team almost getting the point. Redux though under a lot of trouble. Here comes the Reaper once again from Tomorrow, gets the flag onto Just Sauce. And that's the problem with playing the sniper here on the city part of Busan. So many hiding spots for these Reapers, for these McCrees, for these Tracers to actually take you down. And the Shadow Step is actually a pretty strong ability here in Busan, because the city has all these nooks and crannies that people don't really look at. Like this one already. Look at how the roof has this. Oh no, he's getting sniped. What? Why did Tomorrow just take that? But anyway, look at this in the roof. There's this roof access kind of thing, so that allows the Reaper to actually hide. Gravity Surge now comes on out. Jakama goes for the full swing, has the pile driver as well. Coalescence now is going to be countered by the Nano Boost. The blue squad getting the point uncontested, if I may add. Redux is going on in. The red team now trying to bring it back. We also have a Dragon Sight here from the red squad, doesn't really get much. Deku with the takedown onto 1, onto 2. Just Sauce with a counter kill, but already the red team with the advantage in this fight. The Hanzo now under a lot of trouble, just being booped around by the Brigitte, and Deku getting the headshot at the end. Calaminous going for a quick little trip train to Busan. And what's really cool also is out in the distance here from Busan, you can see the mecha base. So the points are pretty much in the same map sphere, if you can say that, I think. Or it might just be background in the first place. Jakama now not really wanting to be the background of anyone, putting the mines on up and gets a tick off onto 1. Enough chaos caused by the hamster, and he'll live to fight another day. The red team now getting 3 picks so far and has been taking control of this point very well. Deku though in the low ground, having to contend with the high ground with the Maker. This might be Deku moving on up to one of the buildings instead. theater now full of reservations by the Korean audience. But here the heroes just clashing on in outside, causing a lot of disruption, honestly. Jikama though, just being a pendulum, finally gets the pile driver. Redux onto the right hand side, tries to get the Dragon Strike out, doesn't really get too much. But here we go again, with Redux going for the uncontested cap, 1-for-1 trade so far. Graviton Surge from Chiaki, and Zamora gonna go for a tilt whirl. We do have the Death Blossom getting 3, just providing so much carnage here for the red squad. Just Us has to retreat, 95%. Oh, Deku with the snipe. Solid play there by the Hanzo, and that's gonna be the red team taking the first map on Busan.
Hammer down!
Into position.
Score 0-1.
So the red team taking control, honestly, of the map with the amount of disruption they had. They had the Wrecking Ball, they had the Reaper. Am I actually helping my team? I don't really know what I'm doing. What you do is be a bother, and that's all you do. That's honestly all you do. You just be a bother. The more people bother you, the more people you bother as Wrecking Ball. That is how you actually get stuff done as Wrecking Ball in the first place. Jikama now gonna go for the rollout. It really makes sense in this kit. Grappling Hook pushes people away. Pile Driver launches people into the air, and with the shields, it gets stronger the more people there are. So the more you're in the thick of the action, the more you're gonna be rewarded by how Wrecking Ball plays. You get a Pile Driver onto 6, that's around 20 to 25% of mines already. Jikama though, honestly, Jikama not really having the proper angle to try and contend with that. Just Us though, with the pick up onto Timura. And the thing about this map is this is gonna be sniper heaven here for Just Us. He can get the frontline engagement, just going for some snipes close enough to the fight to actually get healed up, but at the same time far enough to actually take some damage from the melee attacks. Have an Anubis now onto Zen. He's gonna go for the swing. KS Cruiser is the one who takes the hit. Blue squad now going for the push, and what the hell is that? The rally is available. We have Jikama trying to bounce up Calamitous. Not gonna work out in their favor. The Brigitte able to counter the Wrecking Ball quite easily. And good bubble there from Fire Falcon as well. 26% right now here for the blue team, just winning out that first clash. Dragon Strike is available, but Redux has the Deadeye after picking up Timura. Interesting right hand flank here by the blue squad, just defending. Oh no, it's gonna be Dragon Strike. It doesn't cut off Calamitous, however. He goes for the tech, and it's now to be the rally here from the blue squad. They can go for the push, and they get the information that they need as well, because the red team right now trying to position themselves accordingly, trying to go for a flank, will be spotted out by the UAV of Just Sauce. Here comes Calamitous engaging on in, KS Cruiser getting sniped on out. The blue squad now going for a very offensive Widowmaker push. And this is actually okay here on Sanctuary. He can go onto the full left or the full right, but you still need to be protected by your attack. And Zen doing work, gets the shatter, Graviton Surge in response from Chiaki. 1-for-1 trade so far. Timura has to back away. The Reaper gets shot up instead by the McCree, but Seafry able to trade out the kill. The red team though already losing their numbers left and right. They have lost 3 in that fight, and they have to back off because Sweet Fry can't be the main tank that they need. Chiaki though picking off the Widowmaker. Coalescence is out and about as well. KS Cruiser now just trying to whittle down the Reinhardt as much as he can, and that's Sweet Fry with the kill. The thing about the Coalescence is it doesn't really get the kills too much against tanks, but at the same time it forces them to fight instead. And they can, because the Coalescence is doing free damage like that, the rest of your team going for the free hits, the red team now with the capture. And that's what the Coalescence does. It forces aggression in a sense from tanks, from shield tanks. Because the fact that it pierces the barriers, it forces you to actually make a play, try to take out the Moira. The blue squad losing out in that fight. Just Sauce though trying to turn things around, gets a first pick on the Street Pride. Dragon Strike coming into the center, but 3 kills already done by the hit scan. Deku wants to cause a little damage, but Fire Falcon Nano boosted up, such a force to be recommended. Jikama with the trade onto 1. It's not gonna be enough. The Hanzo using the mines as cover, but no way for him to actually get. Oh, Deku! Deku with the kill at the end! I'm so happy I stayed on that one. I just watched that happen. The score now is 1-1.
Greetings.
So moving on to Mecha Base. Honestly, my favorite in the 3 maps. Very interesting to actually play. Due to this is really cool. Platforms that go up and down are very interesting because there's no sign anyway. But the Wrecking Ball is actually decent on this map. Can use the halfway point to actually get some boops. Chikamana going for the rollout. Interesting. Interesting play there. Just hops up in the middle and now gonna go for the roll on in. Pile driver at the back line, but gets stunned up, needs to almost gets taken down. Calamitous and Redux on the prowl, just gets rid of the hamster. Unfortunate there. The blue team right now getting 4 kills so far. Timura has switched over to the far, but gets sniped up by Redux immediately. And that's gonna be the point taken here for the blue team. No one onto the point, however. Everyone's just scampering around, forgetting what this game is about. I don't think this is team deathmatch, guys. This is control. You have to be the king of the hill in the middle. The blue team now taking control, finally starting things off. Could have been a little better though in terms of progress, but it is what it is. We have a McCree now here from deck. We just saw with a kill onto Jikama, but gets flashback up. Good save there from the rest of the red squad, I mean blue squad rather. Tomorrow finally with the takedown. Calamitous out in front, but the Pharah just in her space. The red team now moving on for the push on in once again. T5 getting picked off this time by the superior tank line here from the blue squad. Zen is ready with a shatter in just 1%, but getting booped around, almost gets run over. Here comes Yukama whipping out the gun, finally getting the kill. The Wrecking Ball trying to back on out. But what's funny is the red team has won this fight, yes, but no one actually going for the point here. So finally the red team realized, oh, the point is downstairs. The point. To be fair, you can actually think that the point is here based on how it actually looks. But for now, 2 ultimates ready here for the blue team. On the other hand, the red squad has the Rocket Barrage as well as the Badito. Masaya Badito, I don't know, you ask the people if they like how they play here. But it is what it is. If you don't like it, it's fine. Redux now going for the Storm Arrows. We have a Gravity Surge into the middle. Rocket Barrage there from Timura as well. He takes down 2. Calamitous forced to stay on the left-hand side. Valkyrie comes on out. The red team now in control of this. 4 kills going the way of the defense. Good hack there from Just Sauce, but the Valkyrie won't be ending anytime soon. So the Mercy is still having control of the time being.
I'm taking care of
Gotta believe.
Thanks for the follow, Dayjuni. If you do want to join, just check down below. Tomorrow now getting hacked up, has to get away. The red team ready with 3 ultimates. Here comes Yukama once again. Thank you for the host as well. Mine's out by the Wrecking Ball. And the red team right now getting some kills for the time being. We have a Deadeye in the backline, but Zeku gets sniped on up. The red team and the blue team just going for a really CQC kind of fight. It'll work out in their favor if they kill Chiaki. That's what they do. Jikama now getting a sleep dart. Rally is there as well. Redux with another takedown with the Storm Arrows. Enjoy, bro. Good luck to your stream. Oh, thanks, Jenny. I would appreciate if you join. I do join in the future. Thank you for the host and the follow, my friend. Blue team now getting 2 kills. Tomorrow once again into the sky. Rocket Barrage is available, but the red team forced to retreat, and there's gonna be Just Sauce dashing on in. The blue squad right now is still in control. Three ultimates ready here for the blue squad. On the other hand, the red team ready with the Rocket Barrage first and foremost. What the blue team wants to do, go for the Graviton Surge alongside the Dragon Strike, always potent combination. Not as strong as it used to, but it's still pretty strong in terms of the concurrent damage it does. Just saw a little cross. There you go, double Graviton Surge, come on out. Rocket Barrage is launched as well as Dragon Strike, but it's not gonna be enough. Tomorrow instead turning to 4-2, Just Sauce dashing on in, gonna have the Dragon Blade in this fight, whipping it out, looks for the Mercy, clips her wings, gonna go for the Zarya next, and Chiaki just accepting his death. Good play there from Just Sauce at the last moment, 87% and counting. Blue squad now trying to get back onto the point for this last defense. This has been down to the wire here between both teams. Chikama rolling on by. Calamitous getting the shield bash onto the Wrecking Ball. And now he's under a lot of pressure. Crazy Cruiser next is there and gets another Shatter instead. Good stun from Zen. The blue team having an advantage. But Deku getting free reign up on top. Can he get some kills here for the side of the red team? The blue team already keeping the overtime quicker in check. It's now slowly dwindling down. Deku has to step on. But it's Calamitous shutting the streams down. And the red teams. Chikama swooping by. Pops up the mines. Will lead to some kills. It does blow up a little damage onto the Zarya and the Brigitte, but the Dragon Strike is there to take him down. And the red team, oh, goodbye, Genji cores. But the red team having to concede, the blue team takes it. Other game. Oh yeah, other game doesn't work anymore. I should actually delete that. I apologize. Variety is now whatever is end up playing. More like variety streams now. Because it's a little hard to actually get people with similar schedules for other games. But whatever. It's on the Genji and Inkster on the Winston. On the other hand, here's Tamara on the Pharah. Of course, Deku on the Doomfist. Jikama's still playing that Wrecking Ball, and I love how Jikama's just trying out this new hero. Vigilance on the Mercy. Finally, Vigilance coming back from work or whatever. But good to you, Vigilance. You finally made it. Punchik on the Winston and Azo on the Moira. So the red team gonna run for the Mercy Moira. That gives them a lot of heals to work with. On the other hand, the blue squad has Diana Mercy. This gives them a lot of heals to work with also. But with that, their healing burst is more dependent on cooldowns over a steady stream. Oh, Tomorrow gets grounded! Perfect shot there from Redux. The red squad though in control. Deku falling into the abyss. That was such a big sleep there from Redux. That was a huge sleep, honestly. But now the red team with control of the point. Just Sauce bringing Calamitous back into the fight. And Calamitous going for that big blade here on Gardens. But honestly, they have a lot to contend with. It's Tamura on the Pharah. Oh, Calamitous with the strike there. Getting a dash on in. Rez can come on out, but Vigilance under a lot of trouble. Gets moved around instead. Can't get the rest out onto Tamura. The blue team now in control of the point. Fire Falcon getting the pick off onto Deku. Will it be enough, however? Can the blue team actually take control of this center point? Dragon Blade now comes on out. Calamitous going for a quick little blade or two. Gets a swing and a hit. And the Vigilance getting clipped once again. Funchik though gonna pop the whole hog, and the red team delaying this so much with this Winston ult. Finally, Funchik coming out of his rage. Deku has the meteor strike, will lead to a kill. In the meantime, Jikama down below. And Jikama, what are you doing? Jikama, what are you doing? The red team still in this fight, however. Tamora takes down to the turnaround play here from the red squad. Rocket Barrage is available, and the blue team finally getting rid of the Pharah. Colas is still coming out from Azio. The Doomfist back into the fight. Funchik being rest on up. In the meantime, Jikama still down below. The Jikama fam is all the way back into the pond. The red team now finally Jikama falling down. The red team trying to keep it up. I kept going back to you to see if you would come up. Wait, as Zen popping the Deadeye. And honestly, I think the red team could have held that longer if Jikama actually just took his death and was just like, okay, I'm just gonna die now. But that was absolutely hilarious, honestly. So Jikama ready with the mines. I honestly just want to make that a play because it's really funny. 25%. Oh no, Jikama! Jikama! Not again! Okay, he gets back up on top. 1-for-1 trade so far. Funchik with the boop and a kill on to Redux. He's gonna go on to Calamitous next. The red team now trying to take control up to the point. Has a numbers advantage and gets a punch there on the Fire Falcon. Deku on this Doomfist has been pretty potent, but you have a Dragon Blade now from Calamitous. His edge has been sharpened. Just clearing out these proxy mines with the blade. Interesting use of the blade, honestly. Pretty good counterplay against the Wrecking Ball ult. But at the same time, does that mean do you always have to use the blade to try and counter out the mines? We have a coalescence now from Azure. The red team still doesn't have the point. The blue team's still on it. Look at that. It's Inkster this time, going for the delay. He gets nano boosted up, and he wants to go for the contest, but there's gonna be a punch there from the Doomfist. Finally, the red team take it. Thanks to the move there from Deku. The red squad now getting 2 more picks, and Tamora Rocket Barrage is in hand. Fire Falcon though getting booped around. This little piggy going to the market. This little piggy might go down the skyscraper, but instead this little piggy trying to go right wee getting punched up by the Doomfist. Hulhog is out, and finally that's gonna be the kill. The red team now ready with 2 ultimates, and Deku and Tomorrow all the way onto the— oh wow! Just sauce! One bridge to the other, falling into the abyss. Meteor Strike now comes on now. Deku with 2. Redux in the epicenter, gets taken down, able to dodge the hook as well. In the meantime, Jikama falling once again into the pond. Haven't been having this good wrecking ball game in this one. But it's the nature of the map. Pretty dangerous here to roll around. They're now looking for a punch. Fire Falcon to the wall. The Doomfist, they're staying on this with the pressure. And over time, slowly dwindling the red squad. Now OverRush there from Tomorrow to celebrate with some fireworks here on Lijiang. Calamitous though, unleashing his inner Ryabu. Dragon Blade is out in the bad Sizer Slam to shut them down.
Score 0-1.
System check initiated. Green across the board. I'm ready for action.
Piece of cake.
Understood.
Back in the day,
Piece of cake. Piece of cake.
that
piece of
that
cake,
line
piece
was
of cake.
broken, honestly. The piece of cake line. I remember that. Like it had like a Zarya voice for some
Piece of
reason.
cake. Piece of cake. Piece of
But-
cake. Piece of cake.
But whatever.
4, 3, 2.
For the red team right now, we have a Reaper here from Tomorrow. But interesting enough, no Lucio. I think Azu might want to switch this out. What weird, okay. But Azu will be sticking on to the Moira instead. On the other hand, Zen on the Pharah. Blue team now going into the center, the red squad. Going to try and get the initial capture of the point. Will this work out as here comes Zen swooping on in Pharah. He's trying to get some damage done, but Tomorrow and Deku combo up to take down the blue Pharah. So Zen losing all his chi in that one. Rez comes out! No, it's not gonna work out. Just Us has to hop away, trying to stay alive. And uses Redux as a tether point before he dies. The only survivor now of the fight. Inkster all the way onto the point, going for the contest. Trying to charge up his ult. Tomorrow now with his kickoff onto the Reaper as well, and going for the teabags. But the red squad now in control here on Lijiang Tower. One map victory already. So if they take this, we are gonna go to control center. Zendo floating on in. Here's concussive. Goodbye, Tomorrow. Even trying to pop the raid form. Unfortunate there. 2 kills going the way of the blue team with the hook and the concussive. So it's gonna be a environmental experience here from both Fire Falcon and Zed. Now Jikama out in front, Deku and Fire Falcon with 2. Oh, Zed getting punched up, almost getting booped to the wall. So the Doomfist has been an ironclad wall. In this one, getting booped around, has to go for the punch, almost falls down. Meteor Strike is available, but the Sleep Dart connects. Jikama trying to keep him alive. Here comes Calamitous, however, quickly getting the blade on out like a short sword. Calamitous now with the pickup onto 1, but that's gonna be it. Coalescence comes out here from Azure as well. Getting the D-Mech onto Inkster. The baby Diva tried to hop on the way, but gets vaporized by the hail of bullets and the laser beams.
I'm feeling angry.
The red team right now all in control of this point. 3 ultimates available for them in this fight. Fire Falcon trying to stay off. Bio Orb just bouncing around. The Roadhog going for the hook once again, but it's gonna be an uppercut there from Deku. They can now go for the punch. Just was floating on by. Honestly, a stagger once again for that diversity. And now the red team taking control of this area. So what this area is your spawn camp area in a sense. It's your choke point. You have 2 funnels for your opposing team to actually come out with. These 2 entrances there down below, and that 1 entrance from above. What the blue team has to do is try and go for a split, then going for the rocket barrage as well, but Jikama, high energy, high impact, gets the kill. The Graviton Surge is available, and this might be a clinical sweep here on Night Market, but 2 for 2 so far. Huge Graviton Surge from Jikama. Bonchik going for the shock play. There's gonna be a Death Blossom into the middle. Zen the only one left. We have a whole hog for Fire Falcon, not enough to do any impact. And that's gonna be the game here. The red team taking it 2-0, 100-0 in Night Market. Sup, JTTY57643.
Play of the game.
Play of the game going there to Tomorrow. But honestly, that was a perfect setup there from Jikama. He is I just changed the name to for Timora. It's the evil Timora. And we have the evil Redux as well. And we have Zen, KS Cruiser on the Wrecking Ball, Chiaki on the Zarya, and Inkster on the Honor. On the other hand, here's M27, D69, X24, XT on the Lucio. You get that once. You get that once, dude. And from now on, you're M27 free. On the other hand, here's Deku on the Lupus once again. Jakama and KS Cruiser just going for the quick little 1-ball, 2-ball roll around. Deku with the pick off on 2-1. Vigilance on the Mercy, Punchik onto Winston, and Azo on the Zenyatta. KS Cruiser down, just booping around, gets taken down by the Zen. The red team on the point, and we see the red team getting the first capture. Jakama honestly out wrecking balling KS Cruiser there. Here's the push on in. He has to back off. Right now trying to take control, but Redux just too much damage. Maximum amounts of damage here rather from the McCree. So far so good here from the blue squad. Gets shot out onto the Merc, but here comes Funchick to intercept. Deku missing out the punch and gets punished by both Timora and Redux. Good focus fire from the 2 DPS. Deadeye now into the middle, spots out no one. Sound barrier here from the blue team. Zen just putting a barrier onto KS Cruiser. And the 2 wrecking balls popping up the mines. This is gonna be an absolute clown fiesta here in terms of positioning. Look at that, they're across each other diagonally. And now 2 kill zones available here for the blue and the red team. Jakama though getting the boop onto Timor. The poor Reaper just being pushed on in. Captain Surge comes on out, and Jakama's gotten 2 kills so far. On the other hand, the blue team trying to turn things around with that Graviton, but the Jakama boops working out in his favor, and I really like that. I really like that play. That was really cute there from Jakama. I think that's my highlight. I think that's my highlight. I think that's my highlight. I don't know. Primal Rage now is available here for Funchick. Can use this to actually stay alive in the next fight. Tomorrow, on the other hand, going through flank and gets rid of Deku. But with the kill onto Doofus, this means the Reaper is communicated. Can the blue team now go on to the point without any duress? Because the Transcendence has ended! Can Nimora go for it? No, he won't. Just gets the kill onto Azu. I was hyping out of that Blossom. Not gonna work out in their favor, however. Redux and Timora now just holding steadfast. Jakama finally getting stopped as he rolls on around. I mean, the blue team now getting captured back. We do see a Moira now here for Azu. On the other hand, the red team pretty more or less keeping everything else. Interesting to note, Jakama here has been very, very pesky with the Wrecking Ball. Just being quite a nuisance to say the least. Are we gonna see dive in now? Deku with a pick off onto one Funchick with the Primal Rage still in hand. Already taking control of the left hand side. Sound barrier here from Zen. Redux going for a few shots. Left for Night. Sleeping monkey is a happy monkey. It might be a dead monkey, but no. Redux just gonna step on him. Jakama gets taken down, and here goes Funchick once again going for the fist. Speaking of the fist, it's gonna be a furious one here from Deku. Gets a punch onto the Wrecking Ball. Chiaki now flung to the side. Gets picked up by 2, but Timora turning things around with that Blossom. Not gonna work out in her favor because Deku with the counterplay. Meteor Strike for the iframe. Flies up into the sky. Sound barrier is there. The Red Squad still not having control of the point thanks to KS Cruiser and his mines. In the meantime, Jakama being the hero that the red team needs, just rolling around those mines themselves, using their shields to try and keep him alive. The red team now all in control. KS Cruiser really low, has to hop on out. Finally gets taken down. We have the Gravity Surge now from Chiaki. The blue squad pushing on in, but the red team already with control of the point. Maybe the blue team now shredding apart. Vigilance, it has to. Coalescence is going to be there as well. Fire Orb now coming the way of Redux. The McCree in borrowed time gets taken down before high noon. 99% and counting. The red team going to be able to get the capture in this one.
Hello.
Score 0-1.
Sorry about that, guys. My Discord is not in streamer mode, so and this is an important conversation. So you're gonna see a few Discord sounds, more or less. We can keep going till 10:15 because our Scrim is late. I actually want to turn on. I have to turn on streamer mode. Apologize, guys. Let me turn on streamer mode while it's already off.
Everyone gets their +1.
Oh, thank you for the sub, dude. Thank you for the sub, Yumi's Place. Shout out to Yumi's. Shout out to Yumi. Best Tamago streamer. I can say that on Twitch. #1 Tamago streamer there. So if you want to check out Yumi, I don't know your room code, but You should plug it now. Shoutouts there to Yumi. The red team right now going to go. Oh, Vigilance almost falling into the abyss. Gigamado going for the pile driver into the shields. Look at that, 40% already. That's how much energy. Gigamado getting stuck. Gets put around however by Zen, and luckily the Hammond staying alive in that fight. That's why now waiting for an opportunity to strike 1-for-1 trades for so far. Chiaki out in front once again. Mr. Redux leads to Lucio. Look at that, boops going left and right. Both Zen and M27 gaining the long range boops, just forcing people into the pit. The Blue Squad though in control so far of the point, taking control of the inside area as well. That's gonna be initial capture going their way. Exactly what they need in this one. Try and turn things around here on Junkertown. Reaction, stop posting links. Okay. Oh no, you got banned because Nightbot. Let me copy paste that for you. Let me copy paste that for you. Here is what Yumi said. Here you go, guys. So if you want to check out Yumi and her amazing Tamago stream, check out the link there. Sorry, I don't have that whitelisted yet. I didn't expect a Tamago link to show up. But let's go back into the game. Tomorrow, being the guard of this doorway. Just like, do you have a ticket, sir? Nope. Gonna get a shotgun face instead. Chiaki no getting D-Mech. The heals not coming his way in time. Bio Orb is gonna be there as well. Hazo with a very aggressive play. Just diving on in without the rest of his team. The Red Squad now going for the point. And Zimora gets spotted out. Misses the flashbang, however, as the Redux does. And here comes the Death Blossom. Deku was the one who actually missed the Red Blossom there. ID flashbang. We do see Sound Virus coming out. Jikama with the kill onto 2 once again. M27 with the boop, as well as KS Cruiser falling into the abyss. Redux getting hooked on out. And that was a perfect turnaround play there from the red team. Let's just check that out once again from the red squad. Look what happened. So Soundbuyer there from M27 gets the boop as well. Jukama literally blows up 2 at the start. M27 gets 1, gets 2 boops, and Redux falls to the hand of Quadric. So that was then, and this is now. The blue team and the red team have gotten off the point. Trying to take control of this for the time being. Deadeye is available, and this is America's server, but it's PSE1. Chiaki with the self-destruct onto 1. The blue team trying to take control of this for the time being. Deku getting the Deadeye, however, into the middle line and gets rid of both the supports. The red team can win this out, but they have lost too much as well. The Lucio, the only one onto the point, gets sniped up by Redux, and this has been the topsy-turvy match. Both teams have been able to flip this in, flip this out. I finally have a donut beside your name. It's a cereal. It's a Lucio technically, but we'll take it.
Group up here.
But Anubis is available here for Inkster. The blue squad trying to cascade onto the point. Coalescence comes on out, and as you're gonna go for the push in, here comes KS Cruiser. Nana boosted up. It's gonna be electrifying, shocking, absolutely tasing here by KS Cruiser. But the real question is, can he get the kill even after all those electricity words? No, it's not gonna work out. He gets a full hog instead. Always, lead is a good answer. 30 now with a pick up onto 3. That's gonna be the point being taken by them in the meantime. Tekido with a kill onto 2 in the front lines. The duel between Funchik and Chiaki going the way of no one. But now the Diva in Dire Straits has to back on out, finally getting healed up at the end. Inkster with those clutch shots. Fire Grenade now is available, and Timora looking for an opportunity to strike. Gonna have that Blossom in just a bit. That self-destruct is there, not gonna get anything. Good movement out by the red squad. Also a questionable ultimate there from Chiaki. But the point of that, what could have been, just making an opening. Speaking of openings, Redux carving 2 onto the head of both Vigilance. MM27, the blue team almost getting the point, sees a contest, not going to work out in their favor. The red squad has to get to this and has to get to this fast. M27, can he get the wall rides in time? No, it's not gonna work out in his favor. 100 to 74 is our score. Oh yeah.
Oh, now to accelerate.
Well, it's high noon somewhere in the world.
Because Redux is evil. Yes, yes. For Redux. That is not for Timora at all. It is not for Timora at all, guys. That is for Redux. Oh my god. Redux still owes me 200 Al. Well, what a guy. It's Redux not paying out with his it is utang. But anyway, it is what it is. This has become a funner stream. But we still will be able to call the action. We have a dive comp here from the blue squad. On the other hand, the red team gonna go for the more standard death ball. So we'll see if speed or strength will win out. So far, it's gonna be both. But Chikama getting the pin onto Inkster. Might turn things around. Redux once again with the snipe. And Azo is gonna be the one falling to the hand of the McCree. The red team now going on to the point, but the blue squad using the superior speed to try and go for the cadets. Patrick getting a headshot. Now Vigilance onto the point. Redux so missing the shot onto the granny. The hitbox not working out in their favor. And M27 can getting it out. Pendiatlan. Lul. The red team right now in control. And he survived. He's not. Dun na gawin natin din. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. So what the red team is doing is they have the Ryan and the Zarya, right? So this allows them to actually take control of the point. But for some reason, they're conceding it to the dive comp already. The thing about the blue squads though, they're not as strong with the dive here on the point itself. Shatter is available. Punchik now and Redux now with a set on the two. Good shatter there from Jikama. Gets the Ana and the McCree onto the floor. 40% right now here for the red team. And their defense is holding steadfast. This role switch from M27 going on to the Dragon Blade. Gonna be Vigilance on the Ana as well. What later? Something though coming on out. Chiaki putting it into the middle. Sleep Dart way too late to actually try and save it. Transcendence is out and about. M27 though getting booped around by Chiaki. That's gonna be a kill going the way of the blue team. But the strike now being tossed out by Deku. And the Ana immediately squished. Jikama goes for the swing and meets his friend Doofus instead. 70% for so far, so good. The blue team now trying to turn things around. Has the Farah here from tomorrow once again. Jikama has been so on point, however, with these charges. And the red team might have an opportunity here. Nah, I'm just kidding. The blue team has the Lucio and has the dive mob towns. So with their composition, they can actually get back into the fight a lot quicker than what the red team wants to do. So any stagger is going the way of the blue team, still in their favor. The red team also expending the Nano Blade in that fight. Not gonna work out. Deku and Funchik looking for a contest there from Redux. Chiaki though getting a pick off now onto Deku. The Diva into the back line, but more is there as well. Applying pressure onto Vigilance. Shatter comes on out from Jikam, but no real follow-up. There's the Deadeye now from Redux. Gonna get a land on the shot onto M27. The red team getting the point back. The red team able to get the point back in that one, but only like 5% only. Because the red squad losing their members so quickly. Now 3 ultimates already here for the blue team. And Tamura has the rocket barrage, using the rooftop to skate around. Pretty smart here, just conserving fuel as much as she can. Inkster on the other hand, Nano Boost is available, just holding it for an emergency situation if ever Chaos Cruiser or the Diva of Chiaki needed. Tomorrow sliding all the way in the backline, gets taken down. Jikama gets a sleep dart, but gets woken up immediately. Now M27 has the blade. Sandbire in response, saving Redux's skin, but he's gonna get cut up into bacon instead. 2 kills now going the way of the red team, and they're already getting the point back so quickly in this fight. 80% now here for the red squad. Good charge there from Jikama to make some space, forcing Zen to back on out. The blue team will still have one more fight in this one. And the boost is available here. Inkster right now hopping up on top. The sniping potential of the Ana is unparalleled by any other support. And the Nano Boost is such a quick ultimate. Not gonna use it yet. Graviton Surge, and the red team take it. The red team take it with a good Graviton. Play of the game going to M27 with them boosts. He got 2 boops in this one. Getting the boop. Good. Honestly, that's a perfect setup there from Jikama. And M27 capitalizing. Sandbire cancelled on out. Don't you get all the outskins that way? Nope. I'm doing play-by-play.
Oh, I'm the color commentator.
You're the
Okay.
analysis. That's what I said.
Round one.
Oh my god.
But
Demora switching to the Reaper. That's very surprising because this is a very good fire map.
Yeah, wait lang, wait.
Always in general is very good,
Your
but
mic is very strong. But anyway,
Thank
let's
you.
get started. Gonna be
Yeah.
Fire Falcon and Chiyaki with the Ryan and the Zarya. On the other hand, the red team gonna go for the Erase of Bastion and
Oh my
Deku
god, going
trying to
straight
set
for
up. You don't interrupt me when I talk! Deku with
I'm
the
okay
kill
going
onto
for
the
it.
back.
Most.
We're not gonna
Okay.
get. Okay, look. I'm gonna say this once, as Deku is literally destroying anyone anyway. So the point is, I talk, then you talk. We don't talk at the same time, or the audience will get confused. It's really
Okay.
painful to the ear. But now the red
Okay.
team going for the Race of Bastion, cornering up, and 27 and Deku just smurfing around, getting those kills. So what
Basically,
happened
what happened in
there?
that fight is that Fastline and dive straight in for the Bastion and left his team to die to the Bastion, basically. Once he crumbled, the entire team did.
Yeah, exactly. Good analysis there from our caller commentator Redux. On the other hand, we have just Sauce now going for the Tracer, Zen on the Brigitte as well. So it looks like the blue team gonna go for the Siege comp, but at the matchup where the buy grenade clicks off
my
already,
god, huge.
Inkster Jikama with the setup, and we have the configuration tap. Deku going for some shots, gets it picked onto one, makes that two. Fire Falcon getting taken down, and the blue squad on the full retreat.
Alright. What happened in that fight is basically once Incher went down, they lost majority of their heals. They don't have to rely on Zen, and he got bursted down really fast by the Bastion. Especially when he got pressured by his shield.
Okay, so
So
the-
very good team play coming from red team right now,
Yeah,
basically.
just Sauce though trying to turn things around, gets
Right.
a pulse bomb onto Adamantium, and even getting the D-Mech. Pretty big pick there onto Funchick, forcing the Baby Diva out and about. You don't need to talk fast, man. Read the analysis. Just relax. And 27 now into the corner, and gonna be the same kind of siege. Deku putting up on top, and Inkster getting taken down. Gravity Surge comes on out here from the blue side, and that streak is going the way. Just Sauce with a perfect flank. The Resurrect is cancelled out, and the red team now losing the point. Funchick one last time. Ooh, Funchick going for the contest. Not gonna be enough.
Kind of a mistake on the red team's part. They dedicated Valkyrie and the Supercharger. And the Chiaki grab only caught Jikama, which is very low priority in terms of grab. I think they should have followed up on that poor grab.
Yeah, honestly, really, that's what they should have done. Just try to do some damage. On the other hand, the red squad not really cascading on in properly. The Orisa and the Bastion separated, so no real sustenance in terms of damage. So an easy steamroll in by the blue team. Just Sauce once
Tomorrow
again
flanking,
popping
tomorrow
off.
flanking.
Just Sauce has been popping off with those
Tomorrow
pulse
going
bombs,
in.
but Jikama as well.
Yes, he has it.
And tomorrow now with the raid form, Death Blossom is available, but Deku shows
It's
up,
gonna be a-
recon
oh.
mode, gets a teabag as well to his name. Deku now going for the flank once again, just going, trying to shred apart Inkster. The bubbles are gonna be popped, and remember, Chiyaki really low, lots of energy, however, he can do a lot of damage there onto the Bastion, forcing Deku to back on out.
That's right. The moment Timora went for the flank and failed it, they lost most of their brawling potential, which is Fire Falcon to get antied and focused on. Huge grab.
Graviton Surge now coming out here from Chiyaki, no real follow-up however, and here comes the World of Tanks once again, but it's gonna be Timora shutting that down. Death Blossom still available, but the Reaper not really the best not to pop this. Can't do it in the middle, but now he's gonna go for the stagger and die.
If I were Timora, I would have swapped to the fire already, even if he had Death Blossom. That seems becoming too problematic, especially for Fire Falcon over there. Too much pressure going to his way.
Well, we do still see Deku on the Bastion. Post one doesn't connect. Honestly, just Sauce with a Hail Mary Sauce there. Trying to get a stick onto the Tracer, not the easiest thing to do. Rally now coming on out. We have the Supercharger here. This will enable Deku to do a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
Crazy.
Just the flex tape there. And that's how the Get picks up that flex tape. Fire Falcon and just trying to putting up. The red squad now starting to get in
Tomorrow's
control.
going for it.
Getting torn apart. Just Sauce
Gets
is
shut down.
next. Chiyaki with the nano boost as well, keeping him alive honestly, but the blue squad able to get the kill finally onto the Bastion. Rez comes on out, it's not gonna work, however Vigilance gets booped around and it gets cancelled. They're now with the kill on the 3. Overtime still being popped here by the blue team. The only left Fire Falcon trying to go for the hope and the prayer, but it's Shikama tossing him a hail of bullets instead.
My god, this entire round was just Bastion pouring so much resources.
Oh, tomorrow, good Death Blossom into the middle, still
Hail Mary
gets
gets
2!
two!
Can get the pick off here, Godly! Death Blossom into the middle, but
do it?
Self-Destruct is gonna be the name of the game. Just Sauce comes on back, and Deku once again just tossing out all those
God.
bullets left, right, and center into Timora and Just Sauce.
Off the back of Timora's ult, they could have won that, but they should have focused on the Bastion, which is they should have done the whole game.
Well, hello to you, Iba Snorlax. If you do want to join, this is gonna be our last game to everyone coming into our stream. But if you guys do want to join, we'll have one for the weekend as well. So don't worry about it. Our schedule is down below. So Redux, what is our community scrim schedule once again?
Well, it'll be Tuesdays, Thursdays, and either Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, what's the time? What's the time,
I-
dude?
6:30 until good question.
Oh, that's Tuesdays and Thursday. How about for weekends?
I believe until 10 p.m. because they have scrims.
What phase? Oh, on,
phase?
on
I don't
weekends.
know.
On weekends, it's Saturday 9 p.m. or Sunday 3 p.m.
Oh,
Okay.
huge
Oh.
knowledge.
Who did you know?
Anyways, they're probably anticipating the Temora pick, so which is why they switched off Bastion, but they're going for Torb and Symmetra.
Oh,
Thinking
so
phase.
This is gonna be a builder composition. Not the worst thing to
And
actually run
double
on
shield.
University. Double
Not bad,
shield as
actually.
well. Thank you for the follow there to Landon Flip.
Oh,
two.
Temora Gyokama goes down, by the way.
Yeah,
They just
saw-
lost. That's pretty much the entire DPS gone, save for the Symmetra, who's only effective at long range. Almost gets booped off by Temora.
What are you talking about? Those turrets do so much damage. Timora now, she's gonna be running her Pharah, and honestly, this is the most anti-fun thing you can run against Double Builder. Because you have free reign to kill absolutely everyone. Deku tried to
Oh
go
my God.
and play with portals,
Vigilant
but this is
falling off.
it. And this is the blue team now taking control of the point
Finally.
with authority. Zen even getting the kill onto the Orisa. 20% now here for the blue squad. So that first fight, we will expect some switches. And look at that, Deku Jakama not messing around anymore. Gonna go on the Pharah and the McCree.
What can I say? When Temora's doing so much work, you gotta put a stop to her.
Doing work again.
Hey, that's the first time this cast.
Yeah, well, there you go. Deku doing work. Gaining a perfect rocket there onto Just Sauce as he was low. He wasn't able
Yes.
to go for the recall. And now Zen getting moved around. D Zenyatta in a bad spot. Almost falls. Jakama pops off. Gets 3 into the middle. Tomorrow in
God,
dire
Jakama
space.
doing
And that's
work.
4 from Jakama.
My god, I approve.
Redux the McCree
I
got himself
approve.
approves. In the meantime, Just Sauce just causing a little chaos, just being a little distraction, just like a mosquito does, wanting to suck your blood. But this time, we get a huge ass fly out there in M27. The pulse bomb is available, and the blue team right now trying to look for an opportunity to strike. There's the stick onto Adamantium, and looks like he's not made out of metal. Come ready with the Deadeye though, and here he's gonna go for a duel onto the Tracer, popping the Deadeye into the middle, gets a pick off onto Timor as the barrier is put down thanks to the Sleep Dart. The McCree now popping off, getting 2. Here comes Zen into the middle, trying to charge up that Transcendence, but it's not gonna work out in their favor because he only gets it now, and the blue team has already lost 2 members in that fight.
Excellent space making by this diva. I don't want to bother this while I say his name, but he's keeping Chucky off Jakama's back, and that allows him to pop off and counter both of blue team's DPS.
The red team right now looking for the opportunity to strike. It's a blue team going to the right hand side, and Deku too. But Zen wanna pop the Transcendence. Sadly, he's way too late to go for the save onto both Tsumora as well as Farfakun. Goodbye, Chiaki as well. That's gonna be a full reset here by the blue team.
Jakama finally waking up.
It's
Managed to
time,
counter both DPS.
dude. It's
As
time
well as
for
pressure
the.
Falcon.
It's time
Yes.
for the CSGO tournament. So Jakama's like, I gotta watch that. He just wants this
my
to be
God.
done. Deadeye is available, but he has been an absolute sharpshooter in this game. Now gonna go for the back off. And it's gonna be Chiaki going for a strike or 2. Graviton Surge is available. In the meantime, Just Sauce taking a nap. Gonna take a lot of damage, and the flashbang is the one to get the kill. Graviton Surge is there from Chiaki, but it's a desperate play. The red team now with another set of kills thanks to the McCree. 90% here for the red team. Goodbye, Inkster. Goodbye, Chiaki. To the Jakama. That's gonna be 2 more kills going his way. And this is an absolute win from the McCree.
That massive
The red
flank.
team now.
got
Oh, tomorrow
forward.
with the round barrage. Gets 2 more.
Tomorrow Kamikaze.
Kamikaze play there, just like the Japs used to do. We now have a shatter here from the side of the blue squad. Fire Falcon falls, however, to the hand of the Fire. The blue team tossing as many corpses as they can, but Deku is going to be on cleanup duty. Just Sauce with the D-Mech onto M27, but the red team right now still in control of this. Deku really low, gets taken down by Just Sauce. The blue team trying to turn things around, and they're able to get the flip. They're
Yeah.
actually able to get the flip in that one.
Honestly, they didn't follow up on Jakama's huge 3K.
Yeah, it's the blue team actually getting the picks that they need in that one, and the McCree just a little too late to get those the picks for the red side in the first.
Very true.
Farfakun now and Chiaki with another 7 kills, and they're going for the spawn cap. This looks like the blue team might be able to turn this around, but if the red team gets a full wipe here, they're gonna have a lot of trouble as
Well,
the red team can
Overwatch is a game of momentum. If Tomorrow catches fire right now, it could be a force for Oasis third map.
Rocket Barrage now is available here for Deku. 3 ultimates here for the side of the red squad. Tomorrow though, trying to back on out. The other team now going for the push on in, just trying to take control of the library area.
Massive.
Graviton Surge from Chiaki, but no follow-up. Instead, Deadeye is popped, and here comes Deku with his own. Gets 3 to counter out Timora's, and the red squad now pushing on in. Perfect play there from Deku. We have Inkster being bounced around. He's gonna fall in a shot. And that's gonna be the game here. The red team,
That's right.
sealing it 100 to 99. A good effort and a good end for our scrims.
Great counter initiation for that nano barrage.
Victory.
Yeah,
They
honestly.
noticed the grab wasn't sufficient, and they just went for it.
Yeah, well, thank you to you, Redux, for giving your quick and simple analysis. I
Huge
appreciate
work.
it. Huge work there from Redux, memeing his way to.
Speaking of work,
There, Chikama
speaking of work, look at Chama go.
Getting 2,
Triple kill.
getting 3, and getting 4. Perfect play there.
I must
from-
say, the tank play allowed Jokama to make this massive class performance.
Nah, honestly, good space.